Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. Sorry for running a little bit late. I massively underestimated the length of time it would take to build an IKEA sofa. Yep, that's right, an IKEA sofa. Oh no, it's see-through. Can't have that, can we? So yeah, it's been an interesting morning for me, I must admit. Clive has not helped whatsoever. Like, not whatsoever at all. So, what we just need to do... You guys get to see some behind the scenes tweaking. Oh, what's there? Oh, that'll have to do, wouldn't it? Yeah, Chris, I do know that they have well and truly nerfed it into the ground. Yeah, look. Looks a little bit more like I'm gonna just move that slightly to there, and also, sorry about this, guys. That's what I mean when I said I was running a touch late. Warnings were given. That'll do. So yeah, there we go. Right. Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, the reason why I am my sofa. But yeah, it's more capital ships that I'm after today, and that's kind of the plan. But have a quick look to see who we've got in chats so far. We've got Nuke, Nebulous, Chris Wu, Pro Rock, Shiv. I know you just did a runner, but thanks for dropping in anyway. Who else we got? Kirakenchi, William, Ike May, Yusuf, Spider, Nordic Pagan, David Kennedy, Michael Smith, Tweet Chris 46. First time watching live. Well, hey, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I'm actually feeling a lot better today, I'm happy to say. I was really sick at the beginning of the week, but that has surprisingly kind of gone, like, really quick, which I'm super happy about. But yeah, so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of hunting for capital ships, like I said. And the reason why I'm looking for capital ships is because I haven't seen them since they introduced the fact that they move, like space whales. So I kind of want to see what that's going to look like. Yeah, I guess we'll kind of give that a go and see what happens. But yeah, I don't... It's bothering me. Kind of better, that's fine. Yeah, Chris, I know, it's going to be a bit of a crapper as far as that goes. But yeah, we're going to go and see if we can find ourselves a system in war. Because I haven't, like I say, haven't found one for a while. Let's see if we can see what we can find. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? Is everyone doing okay? That's the question. You guys doing alright? Kurokenji, yes, please do, in fact. I have been speaking with him about it, and I said to him, make sure he gives me the link so that we can make it happen. So, Civil War. See now, Jurima? I butcher names, that's kind of my thing. Nuke, later this evening? I think we could give that a go later this evening. 1.7... But yeah, that community goal actually paid out quite nicely. That could be a good place to go. I'd rather go for one that's actually just in war. And, you know, have we been here before? Nah, it's 2 jumps over. We'll give it a go. Oh, Nebulous, that sucks though. I say it sucks. I mean, I work shifts as well, which is pretty rough. But yeah, Yusuf, it was in the most recent update that they put out. They made it so capital ships would move, but they do really weird stuff. So I kind of want to go check them out, really. Yeah, Michael, the community goal for combat has finished, but the trading one is still going. So we will have to see a look at that one. Hey, Super Duck, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buds. close. But yeah, so I haven't really been flying in the Corvette that much recently, apart from, well, the bounty hunting that I've done. And I've been using my kind of taxiing ship. I've been working on a couple of things, and yeah, it should be good fun. Should be good fun. Sorry, I've got to do my obligatory posting links for stuff because I haven't put them in everywhere I'm supposed to yet. Because, like I said, I was running super duper late today. Michael, I'm glad that you found them interesting. It's kind of the idea. Yeah, John, there is. That's what happens. Everything kind of evolves. Hey, Marcus, how you doing, bud? There we go. Right, cool. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Well, Rossello, to make sure that you've got a nice wipe clean keyboard, eh? Vance, hello, how you doing, bud? I saw your comment on my my horror stream. God, that was a thing. That was a thing. Yeah, so Halloween is obviously well and truly done. I guess we move on to what? Special Christmas streams? Dunno. Yeah, see, Nuke, that is one of my favourite reasons to hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything, and if you get remotely entertained, then you really should be doing it, shouldn't you? But yeah, that was, I must admit, a rather terrifying, intense experience, the horror stream. I don't really play horror games at all, like, at all. And that one, I feel like the low graphics actually make it worse because you don't really... I know, you fill in a lot of blanks for yourself, I guess, but yeah. I think that's right. Bas Vandenberg, hello. Yeah, so I'm doing a bit of capital ship hunting, because I haven't seen a capital ship in a conflict zone for ages, and I thought I'd go and get involved, really. Go shoot some stuff. Okay. Only my Corvette could turn what should be 2 jumps into 4A. Okay, so hopefully we drop into the system and there will be plenty of conflict zones in there, and we can get straight to it and hopefully find a capital ship. Peculiar, hello, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. And let's see what we can find. Conflict zone. What, a single conflict zone that's low intensity. And also probably, having never been to the system, could be a problem. Ugh! What a mistake in a maker. You see the problem? You see the problem? That is classic. That is absolutely classic. Right. Next system, I guess. Unless this one happens to have a... yeah, it does got a landable, so that's fine. Let's go. Chris, I'm currently in the Mesa system. Not Misa, like Jar Jar Binks, Mesa. Actually, you know what? I didn't have the scan for the system, so I didn't know. Michael, PS4 player, nice. And used to play the original more than I used to. No, not Jar Jar for life. Oh yeah, by the way, Jar Jar's blacklisted by Nightbot, so I kind of thought ahead, because I figured that people would do this. So, yeah, go me. I think we'll start looking for some backup options in the galaxy map, see what we can find. It's not Nightbot, that's 100% Plater endorsed blocking of stuff. Nuke, do not abuse your power. Well, I think we can always try Germucus as well. Pretty unlikely though. Has it seriously only got one low intensity conflict zone in? No, it's got high intensity. Well, we'll go check out the high intensity because we might get lucky. Chris, no, I'm not in solo. I'm in private group, as usual. Yamix, how you doing, bud? I am going for actual ones in combat, which I never ever find in conflict zones. And yes, of course, Jar Jar is still blacklisted. Did I suddenly start liking Jar Jar Binks? No. Guys, seriously. Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, I am in a war system at the moment, which I never find them. So I'm going to go to the high intensity one that's here, and hopefully I will, yeah, do okay. Trikala, it's just that we, us as Star Wars fans, absolutely hate Jar Jar Binks, and everyone thinks it's hilarious to spam Jar Jar, the Jar Jar apocalypse that happens. Canopy and loop of shame. Ah, no, why would you mention loop of shame? Because I'm 100% going to do one. Oh, come on! No, I don't like Jar Jar. Wait, did that? Oh, Yamix, what did you say? Sith Jar Jar. What? That is impressive. I didn't know. Sorry, mate. That was not intentional. That is not something that Nightbot should do. Let's have a look. I wonder why I did that. Because you didn't... What? Why would I do that? And now I'm like... I don't understand. Why it would do that? Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good way of getting around that, to be fair. Right, let's have a look at the... No, that should be... that's off. No, there's no reason why I should have done that. No reason. Interesting. Oh well. But yep, so as you can see, this one does not have a capital ship in. So this is what I mean. I every single time I go into one, 600 seconds. Wow, what? What? What the hell? That is like, that's 10 minutes. Why did I do 10 minutes? Okay, the whole Jar Jar thing's getting old now, so... we can... Oops. Yeah, I've taken that off. Nightbot is no longer gonna block people for that, so... because it shouldn't be. What it considers to be repetition is something very different. But hey, Minnie, how you doing? Nightbot is super mean. I've taken it off now, so yeah, Mix, I'm gonna. I don't know if I can unblock you actually. That's interesting. I'm sorry. Interesting, did 5 seconds first. Express caps, no. Access links, no. Access symbols, no. No, should do it. Well, Minnie, that's hardly the right attitude for a small business owner, is it? Callum, it's not my fault. I didn't know that Nightbot was going to do that, and he should have known that saying Jar Jar was a mistake after the first time. He should have known. I feel bad now. You can be mean if you're not in your shop, so you're not in your shop. There you go. Ah, Nick, that is true. But I don't want to own a business. I think that's the difference. Minnie is full-time triggered. Oh, okay, right. Well, Minnie, I don't know why. I've done nothing to cause it this time. Hellman Hills, don't encourage Minnie. Don't do that. You can encourage Yamex, that's fine, but don't encourage Minnie. Yeah, I don't know what a Fidio is. It's like a gangster version, like Fiddy. But yeah, Minnie, you'd be pleased to know that I do have, I think I've got 50 rolls ready for some heavy duty Debris Watson thingamajigs, shield thingamajigs. So that's going to be good. We'll be doing that at some point over the next week or so. Everything's a little bit hands-on in the Plater household at the moment. I've got because I'm going to be away for a few days and not able to work and stuff like that after. It's going to be a bit of a boosters mini. That's the word I was looking for. Boosters, because they're not as good as they could be. And also I'm after some secondaries of resistances if I can. So yeah, Kurikenshi, that's a solid quote and also true. So yeah, so it'll be radioactive from next Monday, which is going to be super fun, and yeah, that's, that's going to be great. Yeah, Ike, certainly. Well, Chris, I hear that you were typically encouraged to do so by in certain servers. See, I finally got up my 50 untypical shield rolls and stuff like that. So yeah, hunter capture ships mini for the lols. For the lols. Hashtag tyranny forget. Where did that one even come from? Are you guys adding quotes when I'm offline or something? No, Minnie, no. I don't think that works. No. But not work. Okay, so we've just got into the system. Let's have a quick look to see what we've got. So, high intensity Oh, it's happened again. It's happened again, isn't it? Well, can't land there. Mini Nightbot won't like it. He won't be able to keep up with it at all. Okay, well at least we can land there, so that's going to be fine. Commander Destructor, I'm using a Corvette. I do have a ship kit on it as well, so it makes a little bit of a difference of how it looks. That's what you get, Mini. That's what you get. Yeah, but Yusuf, I want to be able to look to see what ones they are, what type of stations they are, and all that kind of stuff. I actually really like the Corvette. It's probably it's one of my favourite ships. It's why I spend so much time in it. Not just because I did the grind for it, but I really like it. So it's my preference. Why do I feel like I'm about to be given lots of grief by Mini?
Later!
Mini?
Why did you mute me?
Because you were destroying Nightbot. That's why. It was having a full-on meltdown.
But that's fun.
No. Bad Mini.
Not a bad Mini.
How's the business going? I know you've only been open for a few days.
We had a pretty good day yesterday.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Beat our most recent sales goal, and we're bumping it up. See what we can do.
Nice. Nice. I mean, are you going to give me some hassle about something? Can I just check? Are you going to give me some grief?
Why are you hunting down capital ships that are randomly generated within certain conflict zones when you could be engineering and actually making progress?
Now, the reason being at the moment is my Elite Dangerous progress has stalled a little bit just because I outground myself a little bit. I did a little bit too much, so I made some mistakes. And what does Mini sell? Mini, what do you sell?
I own a small business in Texas called Nerd Vapes.
If you can't work out what they sell from that, then what are you doing?
So we're basically a vaporizer store for getting people off smoking.
See, I like that you're doing it for the right reason.
Some people do it for money. I like the idea that I'm actually helping people. I've helped a lot of people at the old job I worked at, and I want to continue that, but with better customer service.
Well, I suppose if you've got certain standards, you can actually keep to them, can't you? Versus other people's standards.
Yeah, because there are standards.
But the reason why I'm looking for capital ships is because I haven't seen one for ages. Like, and it's been long enough for me to want to go and blow one up. Sorry, disable one and make it run away.
Oh man, the chat is blowing up with questions. Steve Arnold, is it just for nerds? No, but we are nerds. If you go to my Discord, I have some pictures posted there.
Mini equals Darth Vapor.
Darth Vapor.
I appreciate that. Oh,
choose the vape side. It is the only way. I do have a really cool box mod though. It lights up and changes colors.
See now for me, I'm not sure it's as cool as you think it is.
It's not the cool factor, sir. It's that I'm not smoking anymore.
Well, no, you just said it was cool. That's what I mean.
But it is also cool that it lights up and changes colors.
Someone just sent me a message in game saying, Mini October 17, suck my numbers, scrubs, versus Mini November 17, I want to help people. He might have multiple personalities.
Okay. Let's put it this way. As far as other people are concerned versus like engineering, suck my numbers. But as far as like vaping is concerned, suck on a vape.
You really need to give my guys headphone warnings because I don't know if you knew, you're a bit loud sometimes.
I'm always loud.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the RIP ears and stuff.
Rip ears.
Yeah.
Be careful when watching videos with Mini within them. Your volume might need to be adjusted downward and then upward again because I don't maintain a constant speaking level.
Commander Destructor, I'm deaf. What, before or after? Actually, wait, how do you answer that question?
Well, honestly, you know, I'd say it's an improvement watching your stream.
What, being deaf?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's
yeah, they don't have to listen to you anymore. I mean, I'm that loud, so the only thing they'll hear is me now. That's a plus.
I mean, I can just turn you down. That'd be okay.
Oh, no, my numbers.
Yep, the important ones.
Just flying around waiting for that warning. Capital class signature detected.
It's just not going to happen, is it?
Nope, probably not.
That is the problem. Which is annoying. I had volume muted. What did Mini do? He was Mini.
Mini pulled a Mini. I mean, yeah.
Right. So that's the that's all the high intensities in this place. Oh wait, I think the bounty hunter has just turned up to try and collect a bounty on me that there isn't.
Oh no.
Oh, how classic is that?
Hey, Plater.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Federal Corvette review that the Yamix and I did?
What, with the epic opening that was just so ridiculously Star Warsy? It was insane. I loved it. That
was fun to set up. Doing the force perspective camera on that to it made the Annihilator look absolutely massive was interesting to set up.
No, I imagine.
Whoa! Did you see your donation?
For more. Oh my god, Bud.
Wow!
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
I really, really appreciate it. This is now surprise cam. Thanks. That's what I've got. It's like, wow, thank you. Like, genuinely.
Oh man, that was directly through Super Chat, so
yeah.
your little bar has to be updated manually, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't do it at all. It doesn't take to it for some reason, which is
that's unfortunate.
I think they're gonna add functionality in the future for Streamlabs, and also the delays for it is super delayed as well. So
I must be your good luck charm.
Well, hopefully that's gonna hold out when it comes to the roles that I'm gonna do.
If you ever need donations, just bring a Mini. Your numbers will increase too.
Oh, if it helps with engineering and stuff, you're always welcome to drop by too.
Are you still rocking Plasma, Slug?
I am, yeah.
Hmm.
What are you thinking? I shouldn't be?
Well, I have an idea.
What the hell is this guy's shield's made from? Like
energy.
Mithril, maybe? Or
did you not see the last? Did you not see the last Sunday Funday live stream montage? Titan and I were hitting a Python with 8 beam lasers, and its shields were going up.
What?
Because NPCs are hashtag cheaters.
How does that even happen? But no, I didn't see it.
Oh, it's the one with the butt. There's the butt on the thumbnail with a little happy face on it. It's great.
Oh dear. But thumbnail face butts.
Wow, I was too lazy to actually make a thumbnail, so I just uploaded whatever thumbnail was auto-generated.
And then just slapped a butt on it?
No, it was actually part of the video.
Ah. Nordic Pagan. When you say that I didn't notice. Oh, I did. I'm awkwardly embarrassed and really grateful at the same time, because that's how it works.
Yeah, it's very odd. There's not really a complete response always available for something like that. When that happens, you're just like, I know I have to say thank you, because you're like, your brain kind of shuts down with a donation that big. You're like, I know I have to say thank you.
Yeah.
Is there like a normal response for when you get a donation that large?
Well, it just doesn't
Not
happen.
really.
It doesn't happen enough for there to be a
Exactly.
normal response,
Yeah, there's
so.
not like a normal response yet. So you're just like, thank you. And honestly, that's about all you can do anyway.
It's an elite anaconda, which explains why it's actually
Yeah,
remotely
you need
a struggle.
bigger numbers.
I do need big. I do, yeah. I'm comfortable with that.
What are your? Do you know like your shield levels offhand?
Yeah, I can tell you the important stuff, which is overall
Going down right now.
Yeah.
He's got 4% plater. Come on, pop him.
He's done now. Okay.
Slap him with those plasma accelerators.
I did. Don't worry. So at the moment, I can actually show you, because that's going to be easier to do. We have got shield health overall is 5,464, kinetic is 56%, thermal resistance, which needs improving, yes, is 33.2%, explosive 63.2. So that's why I need to
see. That's not bad. I mean, the only weak point is your thermal resistance, but if you poke your shield generator some more, plus add a thermal resistant augmented shield booster, that should boost that up to maybe 40%. Unless you go by waves, and then you can get like really nice totals across the board.
Yeah, but obviously you do some sacrifice, because if I can get the shield strength and the resistances at the same time, then obviously that would be quite nice. That's kind of I'd like to have.
Bi-wave shields with good boosters and resistance augmented shield boosters can easily hit like 3k plus and like 50% across the board.
See now my anaconda that I've got, which was going to be the cannon conda, and I've now changed my mind. It's going to be the plasma conda, after our most recent conversation about it. And that's running bi-weave with resistances, and it's actually pretty good. Like, it's got decent resistances, so I'm happy with it. It feels a lot stronger shield-wise than the numbers would indicate because of the resistances.
And also because of the shield regeneration, half the time after you blow something up, if you kill it fast enough, your shields are back within like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You're not popping shield cells all the time. As long as you do good pit management for your shields themselves with bi-weaves. Bi-weaves are great.
Pit management? Have you seen me fly?
I have. I'm just saying.
I'm a nightmare.
Something you might need to work on.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm comfortable admitting I'm not the best. So.
At least you're not as bad as Ryok. Shooting me with heal beams for a weapon demonstration when he's trying to kill me.
Yeah, I saw that. That was great.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's like, your shield's going up. It's that,
Your shields are really good, Minnie. Oh yeah, they're great. I have really good numbers.
It's that realization that being in a wing would obviously have that kind of effect.
It was funny though.
Right, next in war system. Let's see what we can find. It'd be nice if I could find something. Tricolis, you fly 114 all the time. Don't know about that. I normally do.
That means one systems, one engine, 4 weapons.
Yeah. Which, depending on your weapons, I mean, it makes sense. But I typically, well, I do actually remember to put mine in systems. I always forget to put mine in engines, which is a bad habit. But hey, True Rex, how you doing, bud? I'm waiting for ED Engineer to load up, but it's being super weird. 100% updating, but then it doesn't actually open. Boo. Should you have 7A prismatics or bi-weaves?
It really depends on your ship and how you fly. Like for me personally, if I'm going out material gathering in my Corvette, I'll use bi-weaves, so I don't have to active tank a lot. Just like emergency bank if my shields get low. But I'm in the Annihilator, so dual class 4 beam lasers with efficient, so shields are dead. And then multi-cannons after that with, what was it? 2 smalls with grade 5 ammo capacity with corrosive to reduce their hull hardness by 40%, which means that all my multi-cannons do an additional 40% damage. And then I've got my large and 2 mediums with overcharge and incendiary to help chew through the armor. And then beams too, so lots of thermal damage and a little bit of kinetic and corrosive.
Yeah, something that I am definitely missing is kinetic, and what I was thinking of doing is possibly putting some railguns on the vet. I don't know. The only thing about it is that obviously it's you put them on, and then if you've got 2 fixed weapons that have different tracking speeds, obviously then you're going to have one particular issue with lining up your targets and stuff. So I don't know. Opinion?
Railguns.
What railguns?
I know, exactly. We need larger railguns.
Yeah, because that would be absolutely epic. If I could have huge railguns.
I want class 3 and class 4 railguns.
Yeah.
And then I might actually use them.
I want huges. That's what
Are you being interdictinated, sir?
Yeah, I just beat him. It's fine.
Okay.
Not to worry.
Interdictinated.
Great fun.
Did you ever do those long-range smuggling runs back in the day?
What, the ones from Rubigo?
Yeah.
I didn't do them, but I did do the Seos and Sophis poop runs.
Ah, I did those too.
They weren't too bad. I love that Nuke's confused by what voice channel we're in. It's a private voice call, Nuke.
It's a private voice call. Plater picks up when I call.
I did miss one of your calls the other day, which...
He's a classy lady.
Wait, I always make you ring twice. That's how I
Say
don't seem
what?
desperate. Huh?
Well, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh no, Mindy's calling. Should I pick up right away? Should I wait?
Yeah, I don't want to seem like I'm desperate or anything.
I'm streaming. Should I pick up right now?
Yeah, I don't know. Should I say to him I'm busy? You have to call back. Plater is Minnie's bit. Nuke, how dare you?
No. Plater is another one of Minnie's engineering students, although he has been lazy. Nuke has been very good. I think Nuke is just about ready for graduation.
No, don't encourage him.
No. Nuke and I, once we get some time together, are going to be filming his graduation video.
Does he get blown up by engineered weapons?
So basically, the criteria to graduate from Minnie's School of Over-Engineering is to come up with a weapons combo that I haven't done yet. Or an idea. And he brought it to my attention. And yeah, we got to do some video recording sometime soon.
Okay then. Vance, no, Mrs. Plater is not joking. She suffers from something known as the death cough, which she's now laughing and afflicted with it. That's my fault. But she's trying really hard not to die in the background. Obviously, that is better than dying in the foreground. But yeah. Killing Minnie is one way to graduate too. Really?
But that happens on almost every Sunday Funday live stream now, especially last couple live streams I've died a lot.
It sounds like an easy way to graduate. It's just be there. You know, just
Nuke.
be there.
No, Nuke!
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to have that one not in there, Nuke. I got my limits.
Quote it as fast as you can.
No.
Exclamation point. Quote.
Too late.
Number 24.
Too late.
Oh.
But no, it's no, wait. Successfully deleted. Okay, right. Okay.
Entry. Mrs. Plater is not choking.
It's like says Plater with his boot on her neck. Oops. Wait, what? No. I'm not gonna be one of those streamers that ends up like beating and hitting their significant other on stream or any time, just so that doesn't get taken out of context. Because you know what, hitting your loved ones is wrong. Okay.
Unless they ask for it.
Oh, it's Herbert. Something I just want to draw attention to everyone about the whole prismatics and bioweave conversation is look at how my shields haven't improved. Or it doesn't look like they have.
Yeah, my prismatics take like 45 minutes to recharge.
Yeah. It's not great.
Bioweaves, on the other hand, like 4 minutes. It's great.
Yeah, much better. Oh no, what's Nuke said? If he says look in Discord, it's never anything good, is it? Oh. Yeah. It's deleted now,
What?
though.
Oh no, I was gonna go look!
It's like, no, as in, it's been deleted from the, from there. So don't. Oh my god, I'm currently, actually, you know what, to be fair, I do have quite a sizable bounty on my head. So. But,
Was it in not safe for work meme warfare?
no, it wasn't, it was just in general. It's just what he's doing there.
I gotta scroll down.
Isn't that ridiculous? You have to scroll.
Ah, Nuke posted it again.
Of course he did.
You can't pay attention to your stream and the Discord at the same time.
Well, actually, on one monitor I've got the game. On the second monitor I've got OBS, dashboard, chat, and Discord open all at the same time. So there is that.
I don't know how you manage that. I like having one full screen for everything. Oh, on a side note, my 46-inch TV died over the weekend.
Oh my god. Does that mean... Hey, wait.
Was it down to 2 monitors.
Was it just HD? HD one, was it?
Yeah.
Or can you know, like, convince yourself to have a 4K as an upgrade?
Yeah, you know, opening a business, very expensive. So at the moment, I cannot replace my TV.
That's fair.
But I've had that TV for like 4 years. So I think for the amount of time it stayed on playing video games, I think it lasted a decent amount of time.
Someone just mentioned Black Friday sales.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving is coming up.
If you want to go and beat the crap out of people for a cheap TV.
Nah, here's what you do. You order it for delivery online for Cyber Monday. Ta-da!
Yeah, that would work. Yeah.
Be the smart person and order online so you don't have to wade through a sea of people. Along with all the smells and associated body part rubbing that is non-consensual because of proximity.
Yeah, but that's disgusting and horrible, and that's
exactly
one of the reasons why I want no part of it whatsoever.
We're nerds, Plater. We don't like going outside.
Actually, that's about right.
We want to stay inside and play video games and talk to our friends online that we may or may not actually meet in real life. But that's okay.
Actually,
because you're still our friends.
I have met people in real life.
Oh yeah, you've met people because you've gone to like conventions and stuff. I haven't been able to do that. Well, it's the nerd conventions for the video games we play. We go and meet all the other people that play the same video games, so we have some semblance of social contact, so you can feel a little bit better about our pathetic lives.
Anything else to add?
I may or may not be a giant nerd.
Well, I'm happy to say another high conflict, high intensity one with no capital ship in. But literally all of the...
why are you happy to say that?
It's sarcasm, bro.
Oh, okay. Your sarcasm sense is terrible.
Your sarcasm sense is terrible because...
Your sarcasm is terrible.
No, my sarcasm is so advanced. You think I'm being serious?
Hashtag Plater is a fake Brit.
I mean, that is true. But one thing that I'm going to say is that...
You want to suck on something?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
Come here, Commander Plater. I got something in my basement for you. You like popsicles? I got some popsicles in my basement.
No, I don't.
I got chocolate popsicles, and I got vanilla popsicles.
No, I don't like them.
And I got lime popsicles. What kind of popsicles do you like, Commander Plater?
I don't like them at all.
You don't like popsicles?
Nope,
What do you like sucking on?
I don't.
So, not even tea?
You know I don't like tea.
What about fresh hot chocolate?
Not a huge fan.
Alcohol? Beer? Cider? Port?
Port.
Port? No, man.
How did you
Port's
jump to port?
Port's good.
Fortified wine. Okay, well, fantastic.
Whatever, man.
Oh. Nordic Pagan says that the best part of Black Friday is a sweaty body part rubbing. So, I honestly
if
thought
we're
it was
into
cheap
that,
tech.
Personally, I think that's nasty.
Actually, Minnie has proven that he can't do the entire video in that voice because he has to be able to speak the day after.
Yeah. As much as I like making my throat a little bit rough at times, I do like the ability to talk later. And if I keep it up for too long and too hard, it's a little bit hard to talk afterwards. Talking about doing voices, nothing else. Y'all get y'all's minds out of the gutter.
It's you! It's everything you're saying that's in the gutter. You can't blame other people.
I'm not blaming anyone else. I'm just saying, don't go there. That's nasty.
Yep.
Greetings, Commanders, and welcome to Commander Plater's Hunt for Capital Ships live stream. We've got 85 people watching right now and only 32 likes. What happened? Y'all should be hitting that like button for Herbert the Pervert. Hit that like button. Just caress it with your mouse. Just give it a little click. Just poke it. Poke it. Poke it right. Yeah, look at those likes going up. Your like bar is getting very erect.
That was clumsily shoehorned. That was not your best. That one, that final bit.
I'd like to see you do better. Look at those likes going
No,
up.
I'm talking about the way you clumsily shoehorned the word erect in.
Erect. Isn't that fun to say? Erect.
I mean, sure. John, I don't feel bad about it that your that your co-workers look at you weird. You deserve it. If you're watching one of my live streams at work, you deserve everything that goes along with it. Procrastination, entertainment.
Later.
Yeah,
Later.
Yeah.
What do you say to someone when they do something nice for you?
You say, oh, I don't know about that, really. Nuke. Thank you.
Normally, wait. Normally it's like, thank you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you say thank you.
Thank you, Herbert.
You're welcome.
See, that was like really, you forced that one.
No, you're welcome.
Whale? What, like?
WHALECUM.
Like sperm whale?
Oh yeah, there's so much to go around.
Hashtag Players Livestream got me fired. But I was gonna say, Nuke just threw a donation at me, so I'm gonna say thank you very much. And
For
damn it,
10
Nuke.
L units.
10 what units?
L unit. I don't know what that symbol means. The pound? I'd like to do some pounding.
Yeah, sterling, pounds. Pound sterling.
Is it actually backed by silver?
No, it's spelled differently, I think. No, it's not. That's a lie.
So it's not backed by pounds of silver.
Yeah. Have you seen what Nuke's added to quotes?
Yeah, see, it's yours. You're welcome. Yeah, there you go.
You are welcome.
Hashtag quote 25. You are welcome. Don't quote me out of context. That's hilarious.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Right, this is once again no capital class signature detected.
So basically a disappointment.
It is a disappointment. Yeah.
I haven't heard that one before.
I'm going to attempt to not respond to that.
You failed. Just now.
Yeah, I did.
Just pointing that out.
Thanks. Really appreciate that.
Suck a dick.
Oh, right, yeah, Nebulous, I'm going to try yet another system. Try Bunda. Is Bunda actually in combat?
It's close to Shinrarta Desra.
Yeah, but it's not in... It's not in the right state.
What state is Bunda in?
Let's have a little look-see.
Bunda, Bunda, Bunda.
Okay, it's like right next to Shinrarta, isn't it?
So you could type in the search bar.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be easier for me to find it this way. There we go.
Come on, you lazy bastard!
I found it, and it's in
Just-
Boom.
It's in Boom.
It's in Boom, which is no good for finding capital ships to fight against.
You know what else is in Boom?
Oh god, here we go.
Your lock bar.
Hey!
It's going up, sir.
Oh. Biohazard, the FSD on my Corvette is not particularly far. It's 17 light years, give or take a couple of points.
Here's the best thing about this voice.
What is the best
You can
part?
lead up to a really dirty joke, and then disappoint everyone by not doing it. And then come out of nowhere with a really dirty joke later.
When no one expects it at all.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always good at coming up with those unexpectedly. Hashtag my dick.
Yeah, that's the randomly coming up with something thing, isn't it? What are you working on at the moment, Minnie? Any kind of particular engineering projects that you have going on?
Oh, hang on, let me get Minnie. Minnie!
What?
Come here, I got questions for you about engineering.
Alright.
You gonna sit here too?
No, you're moving.
Okay, I'll get out of the way.
Alright.
That is really weird.
What? That I'm able to swap
Back and forth.
that fast?
No, it sounded like you were talking from two different, like there was two different people. Like it genuinely sounded like. Were you leaning around from side to side on your mic?
Yeah.
Well done, well done.
You're welcome, sir.
No, I was
so-
talking to Minnie.
Oh, fuck you then.
Yup. But yeah, so
Yes.
no. Well, you know what? I'm not really worried
Laters
about.
ass.
I'm not really worried about this being
Laters
marked as being
asshole.
not safe for
Laters
advertisers because they do that to
asshole.
me anyway now. So
Laters asshole. Laters asshole.
you leave my asp out of this.
I said asp.
I said
Not
asp.
ass.
I said asp.
Oh, this must be your weird lisp that you have.
I don't have one.
You missed it. Herbert's whole thing is this lisp.
I know. But I'm just like,
I don't know how to respond to that.
it's like, yep. But yeah, so what are you working on engineering-wise at the moment then?
Alright, let me put this in ways that you'll understand.
What?
Did you get that?
You didn't say anything.
Oh, that's probably because you're bad at engineering. Only people that are good at engineering could have heard that.
Or maybe you're just really bad at explaining stuff because you said you'd say it in a way that I'd understand, and then you just didn't say anything.
Well, I had assumed that you were good at engineering, but apparently that was incorrect, and I was assuming too much of you, sir.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or expecting too much of you. I should have said that.
Oh god, I wouldn't be the first person, don't worry about it. Nuke's
So
like,
you're
yeah,
saying
I
that-
heard it. Yeah, well done, Nuke.
No, yeah, Nuke got it. He's my Padawan. He should know.
Yeah, but watch out, he doesn't betray you and fall to the dark side.
Nah, he's welcome to join the dark side. We have cookies.
And I like cookies.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Yeah, I do. What's not to
So
like?
anyway, I'm currently working on editing, and then I saw you were streaming, so I got distracted on purpose because you know how much fun editing is.
Oh yeah, it's the worst part of any video.
Yeah. So I'm currently editing a 200 Dirty Drive grade 5 roll video over engineering class.
200.
I've already done the rolls. I just have to edit it now.
So hang on, that means you got 200 Sith.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
200 correct industrial firmware, 200 cadmium, and 200 pharmaceutical isolators. That one was the worst part. Correct industrial firmware, not so much.
I suppose that there are plenty of guides out there for Sith. And there
Yeah.
are certain places that you can just get it without having to mess around, as it were.
Oh, I don't know if Dav's Hope is still working, but yeah, that was how I got most of it.
Well, they've changed the name of it, haven't they? It's to Hobbs Hope, because
Really?
reasons. I don't really understand
Okay.
what the reason for that would be, but they changed the name of it.
Oh, yeah. You know how to get unexpected emission data really quick for like efficient rolls?
How do you do it? Hit us with a tip.
Military installation, look for the satellites, scan those, you get data. There's like 3 satellites, they're all clumped together. You log out, you log back in, rinse, wash, repeat.
No, not bad.
No more scanning ships and hoping for data.
Right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna kill some stuff now.
Mm-hmm. Your shields are still low, by the way.
No.
Why don't you do a reboot before you actually go into combat, sir?
Because it's over 50% now.
So
63, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit higher than 50.
Yep. So yeah, that's how that's it.
Taking all bets! Taking all bets! Is Plater gonna lose his shields and puss out like a bitch?
I'm not gonna stay there and get blown up.
Oh, sorry, Nuke. I thought you knew that. But yeah, there you go. Military installation, look for satellites. And then, yeah, scan the satellites and you'll get lots of tasty data.
I mean, if someone wants to help me out with an engineering project, I really need modified embedded firmware, and preferably,
You know,
I need an easy way to find it that doesn't involve doing base runs all the time.
sorry, that's the only way to get it.
Well, that's... You know what? I'm just gonna wait until
Frontier
the engineer
break
changes.
something else?
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
No, I'm just gonna wait for the engineering upgrade thing they're doing. Nuke.
Yeah,
MDF.
Nuke knows about modified embedded firmware. He's like, oh my god, I get so many.
Oh, see, that is classic.
Yeah,
Chris
there you
Wu.
go, Chris.
Yeah.
MAF is easy. You know why, Chris? Because you have more free time. So you can bother to do those ground surface installation runs that by now you've memorized and you have a list longer than my dick.
Longer than 1 inch. Wow. So,
I mean,
I have
that's
seen-
kind of rude. I mean, why would you insult, you know, another man's equipment that way, sir?
Because that's what you do all of the time. So you can dish.
No,
it
no,
out,
no.
but you
I'm
can't
no.
take it?
I'm. Ooh, wow, that has a really negative context. Anyway, I'm talking about like ship equipment, so that like that literally doesn't physically exist.
Oh,
But
right.
like
oh, right.
if you're trying to
So,
like
a bit like
insult
your
someone's
manhood doesn't physically exist. Okay.
Look, my name does not constitute the size of my anatomy, sir.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh wait, new CG. New CG is up apparently. Just.
Oh yay,
quick.
recycle.
Yay! What is it going to be?
This from A
No.
to B or blow things up.
Rescue operation in the Pleiades. Or
Pick
operation
up cargo
and-
because they want us to use that new search and rescue feature that no one bothers to use because the rewards are shitty.
Well, let's just find out to make sure what it is. Combat bonds.
Oh, yeah, blow shit up.
So handing in Pilots
Like, we
Federation.
haven't done that before.
Okay, right. So it's earn rewards by handing in Pilots Federation combat bonds. The only way to get Pilots Federation combat bonds is to destroy Thargoid ships. I was waiting for this to happen. It was about time that they did this as a CG. And the other one is the rescue operation, which is the escape pods, damage escape pods, black bots, its personal effects, all that kind of stuff. So, yep. Oh, I just can't be bothered to go fight Thargoids though, because canopies.
All you need is an insta-kill fleet.
Yeah.
1 or 2 trigger pulls is all you need. Blow them up in 3 seconds flat. Hopefully the game does not go splat.
Well, normally it doesn't. But yeah, Nuke, I'm not hunting Goids with these shitty guns. Yeah, I do still have the canopy problem, so it's definitely not a feature. FDev have confirmed it's a problem. I'm so unimpressed.
So after 2 anti-Thargoid insta-kill fleet streams, I'm pretty much done fighting them until we get content.
Yeah, it is a little bit like that, to be fair, because I've done it a couple of times as well, and it's cool to do, it's great, but it's, yeah. Double MRP cures all canopy issues. See, Samo, you say that, but actually it's, use a different ship. Interesting, could use a different ship. Faz, right? Faz is it's been established as one of the best ships for fighting them because of the hull
Top
strength.
speed.
Oh, top speed and hull
Top
strength.
speed and hull strength, yeah.
Alright.
Run away!
Well, seeing as capital ships don't exist anymore in the game, to Shinrata, and why not build an anti-Thargoid ship? Because lol, right? But yeah, FDL is not super. Fast for kissing and blasting hearts. Okay, Surdis, update you. Why do capital ships not exist anymore? I just can't seem to find them anywhere. I think they were bugged with their movement. They did some really stupidly weird stuff, and that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see them doing, well, really weird, bizarre, spinning, dancing, just so drifting away from each other kind of thing, and yeah, I want to give it a go. Oh, see, Samo, the thing is that obviously you can only have 4 modules on it. So yeah, you've got the AX missiles, the AX cannons, heli beams, and a flak. It doesn't have the hard points for all of that stuff, does it? So, or gunship.
That's why you take a
gunship. No,
that's why you take a fleet and you specialize the fleet for anti-Thargoid.
Yeah.
You got one guy with the flak, and then another guy with the cannons, another guy with the missiles, because the multi-cannons are shit.
Yeah, they are. They genuinely are.
And we did manage 1 kill on the last anti-Thargoid fleet stream with the multi-cannons right off the bat, but it took a bit.
See what Chris just put. You won't be able to see them drifting, or will it just chop invisible wall then when you realise it knocked you that it's too late because you're already dead? That kind of sounds like fighting.
Alright, Samo, the multis are not fantastic. You're dealing with people that don't do FA off.
I think there's some solid sarcasm in there. That's what I think it is.
And also because you're trying to hit a small target, and then you also have hard point spread, and unless you're far away enough to where all your guns converge in the same spot, you'll be missing the heart more often than not. Oh yeah, and the Thargoid likes to randomly time warp.
Yeah,
it's like, I'm over here. Boop! No, I'm on the other side of this entire instance, and now I'm shooting someone else. You can't heal in time, and then they die.
So Clive's come to visit. You guys get to see him because you might not have seen him already. I think everyone's probably seen it by now.
Oh, it's a Titan!
Apparently he's actually really big. I didn't realise that. Like,
He is very big.
You're really fluffy, aren't you, bud? Well, actually, your head's tiny. It's like super tiny. Super tiny head. That's the microphone, yeah, bud. You know that. You always meow into it all the time. Like
Meow.
did he just say titten? Yes, yes, he did.
Tittins.
Oh, what? We're gonna have to. Ugh. Well, Clive, believe it or not, buddy, I'm gonna need to
Meow. 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 Meow.
He can hear
Meow.
it. He can
Meow.
actually hear it.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Okay.
Meow.
Okay, buddy.
Meow.
Off you go.
He was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, that was.
That was awesome.
And he's off. Yeah, I actually said this 100%. I think that is exactly what Clive's like. He's like, do you even know what you're saying?
Did you just insult my mother?
It's like, you didn't even know my mother.
I didn't even know my mother.
What?
The cat, not
Right.
me.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
he
clearing that up.
I'm sorry, what? Wait, what? Because that'd be like a really personal confession to make on a live stream.
I was dropped off in a video arcade
Video.
when I was little with $400 in quarters.
That'd be really heavy.
Well, that's why I didn't go anywhere for a while, and I got addicted to video games.
That would explain a lot. Did Clive know his mother? Yes, Clive did. Because she gave birth to him.
Meow.
He wasn't like abandoned by his own mother before he was born.
Okay, Cerdis. Oh, so check this out. You know Phoenix, right?
Yes.
You know
Of
Red?
course. Yes. They came
Okay,
to visit you, yeah.
Yeah, they did. It was awesome.
We saw
It
pictures.
was like, say what?
We saw a picture.
Yeah, you finally got a mini face reveal, and then I deleted the picture.
Oh, it was on our Discord, so you could
Damn it.
yeah.
Oh well, not a big deal.
Yeah. Oh no, banana. There's a good reason why I haven't.
Haven't what?
Oh, Giz, thank you very much, bud. Much appreciated. But yeah, I was supposed to release baby pictures as part of the live stream, the 24-hour stream back in May.
Mhm.
You remember that?
Oh,
Yeah.
the one where I kept you amused for like 5 hours.
You kept me awake, and you covered one of my toilet breaks very nicely.
I kind of want to go back and watch that live stream now. You know what, Plater? I'll tell you what. You need to make a video project with like little excerpts from like funny moments from each YouTube streamer that joined you for that donation stream. That would be awesome.
Oh, I have recorded the whole thing.
Yes.
So
Tell you what, make that your next editing project. I think.
Oh my
like-
god, it's Chris Wu. He is interdicting me in his Corvette.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a spicy event. No one asked for a spicy event, Chris. No.
This is an unwanted interdicting. Get off my ass!
Right, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just submit.
Get off
because
my ass!
Too late. Okay, Chris, let's do this. Let's dance.
Oh no.
I know, right?
You're gonna die. Your ship is gonna fry. Watch those whole
Wait, there's
numbers go down. And your face will be in a frown. 'Cause Chris Wu is here. He'll kill everything dear. I hope you're repaired. And I hope you're prepared for a
Now he's wanted, so he's wanted. All I have to do is keep him going until system security turn up, and I'll be good. Doesn't matter if you mess up my targeting, Chris, because you're right there in front of me. Doesn't matter, you're right there. You ain't gonna go nowhere.
Oh, he is hitting you with overheat cannons.
That's fine. This is fine.
Why don't you have him locked?
Because he keeps hitting me with target disruption. So there's no point. I feel like this might not be going according to plan here.
Well, at least if you look at it this way,
I've caused more hull damage. Let's look at that.
Yeah, you've caused more hull damage. Phasing sequence. Ah. Do you have shield shells?
I do.
Don't forget to use your shield shells.
What have you forgotten? I know. See, I feel like I feel like I'm winning. I'm not. Definitely not.
Chris is like one of those fat cats in Wall Street. He's a banker.
But
that joke was bad, and you should feel bad.
Oh, yeah, he just popped his SCBs. Yeah. Oh no, he rammed me. Okay, I'm not gonna win this, so I kind of feel like. Oh, hello. System security's turned up.
Yeah, they're not gonna do much to Chris.
Oh god, they're Vipers. It's like the one time you want Anacondas to turn up, and it's like, nope, nope. But you know, they're gonna give me that extra. So I was like, run away! It's alright. Chris won't actually kill me, right?
Are you sure about that? I mean,
it's friendly. It's friendly
stream.
PvP. It is on stream.
Is
yeah,
it friendly PvP?
I know. Chris, is this friendly PvP?
It looks pretty unfriendly to me right now.
I mean, is that because of all the shots being fired?
Yeah, and your shields are low. Don't forget to use shield cells.
Just did.
Don't forget to use more shield cells.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna hit you with those railguns though, that are gonna knock your
yeah, that's a good point.
shield cell banks down. So you might want to get behind him when you do that, sir. Oh, you're overheating the balls, sir. Why don't you have heat sinks?
because everything's full. Like, this is why I need better everything. I mean,
later we need to have a discussion about
this. Is literally my point.
Okay.
All right, Chris. Yep. Yeah. That was never going to go well, was it? I mean, if I could have kept my shields up for longer, then yeah, 100% failed the test. It's cool. I'm not. How many times do I have to tell people I'm not that bothered? It's okay.
Hey, Chris,
Don't
shoot at his cockpit.
No.
Shoot his cockpit. Shoot him right in the face hole.
So, but what I'm trying to say is that one of the things that I was trying to do was trying to make sure that I need to go
How
redo
is
my
he heavier
rolls.
than you?
I don't know. How is he heavier than me?
Oh, his numbers are big. Oh, he deployed his hard points again. Knock out his engines for the lulls.
It's fine. Oh, my thruster just malfunctioned. I can't imagine why that happened. Yeah, I am looking forward to system security being improved slightly, but that's not probably going to help me now.
I don't know how to add multiple people to a call.
I do not know if it's possible. I mean, on a plus side, I'm faster than him, but he has long-range weapons apparently, so. Yeah. Oh, no.
You seem to be overheating, sir.
It's alright. So it's 99. 96. It's fine. I boost again. It runs reasonably cool as far as Corvettes go. It's right. I mean, like, the last little bit of the charging of the FSD would be lovely. Like, if it just charged. That'd be nice.
I hope you're ready to die. You know that song?
No.
You better get ready to die. I don't know how to add multiple people. Nuke. I just have the option to call. That's all. Oh, you got away.
Oh my god, what? And also now an NPC's coming at me. It's like, really?
Yay!
Really? Not really? And it's not a leap of shame this time. This is,
Terrible flying on your part? Yeah, just about what I'd expect.
No. This time it's genuinely a, it's a loop of anti-interdiction. Which may or may not work. Yeah, Chris is confused why an NPC is coming for me. The reason why an NPC is coming for me is because I'm wanted in a different system. And they're stupid.
He doesn't know how to land a Corvette either.
Oh my god, I heard that.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, man. All I saw was the rebuy screen.
I do know how to land a Corvette. And no,
Later,
not
FAO.
No!
FA off.
I'm not doing
Later,
that.
FA off. No shields, FA off. Do it or you have no balls. No HUD too.
No,
no HUD, FA off.
No.
No
He's
HUD,
totally
FA
camp.
off.
You do it.
I landed a cutter FA off with no HUD the other day.
Any video proof?
No, because I was after the video that I was
There
recording.
you go then, didn't happen.
Alright, well, I have plenty of video proof of me being a terrible pilot at the end of my next video, so look forward to that.
I will do. I will look forward to it. Right, so, one of the reasons why I was getting my rolls for shields and also shield boosters is because I wasn't happy with the current loadout. Hence, why I was doing it to work on it and improve it. It all makes sense.
So Nuke.
Yes.
Oh, look at
So, since I now own my own business, I don't necessarily make my own hours, but pretty much every day. I don't go to work till like 1:30 p.m.
Nice.
So like 3 hours from now, and basically I'll be at work. What time would that be for you?
3 hours, like 7 p.m.
Okay, so up until 7 p.m., I'm available in evenings for you for recording. Let me know when is a good time for you, and we can film your graduation video.
For the rest of the week, actually, I'm free.
Okay. You wanna do a recording session tomorrow morning?
Yeah, if we can get... Who else had the ships?
Red and
did
Ryok.
and Ryok.
Ryok probably won't be able to do it in the morning.
Aw.
Plater, how do you feel about doing some engineering for a video?
I need to. I need to do engineering, so I wouldn't say no.
All right.
You don't want the worst and accurate possible laser shotgun in the entire galaxy?
No. We are not revealing any more about the build, sir.
Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, what? Oh, you're keeping it secret, right?
It is a secret build, sir.
Okay, secret build. In that case, I might be interested. But like I said, I'm going to be pretty short on time for the next week. And then the...
Damn it.
Yeah, because of hospital stuff. So I'm going to be... obviously, the week after, I am doing my Iron Man week. Which is going to be interesting.
Minis meta alloy making guide.
Except that's not going to work for me.
Minis meta money making guide.
I mean, you are aware that's not going to work, right?
In open play, what can I say? You might die that day.
100 or repeatedly if I were to try and keep doing it.
You just undocked from the station and you died. What now? What now?
That is literally.
You're back in society. Oh, how?
Oh, so apparently Chris Wu said that was the first time showing his vet shooting at me. Well, I'm glad that it looked effective, but it was only against me, so it doesn't count.
And Chris can be glad that he isn't banned from the Discord yet.
Why is that?
Certain things happen to Satan after a certain incident.
That's different though.
What happened?
Because that's highly different, and actually the reasons for things happening is something you don't know. So there is stuff that you're not aware of. But right, let's talk about my Corvette for a second, shall we?
Let's not.
If I've got to improve it.
No, let's not.
Yeah, let's do that.
No.
So I've actually got 7 shield boosters on it at the moment, which is too many. This is literally
That's terrible.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
What part of
A kill warrant scanner? You shitting me?
What's wrong with having a kill warrant scanner?
Takes forever.
He might have fast scan grade 5 on it.
Well, okay, yeah, I've heard of people having like only a 2-second scan on those things, but the range of them sucks after that.
You're in a Corvette. More than likely, you're getting up close and personal to do maximum damage anyway.
Well, yeah, typically. But yeah, so like I say, the boosters.
Kill warrant scanner and 7 boosters.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are alright, roll-wise. One of them is good.
68.9? 66 or 68.9?
66.9.
Just read off your numbers.
Okay. So, we've got 65, 59.1 with plus 3.3.
Oh my god, player, you need to learn how to stack them by highest to lowest numbers on your loadout slots.
I just can't be bothered, though.
You can't be bothered to actually fit your ship correctly. I see how it is.
I'm literally telling you what I'm going to be doing. Like, one of the reasons why I'm getting the...
Well, continue, and I'll tell you where you're wrong.
How about you tell me where I can improve and work on the way that you deliver
Okay,
messages to
so
people?
at least of a minimum, and well, we do have the ability to synthesize heat sinks now. So if you can be bothered to gather the materials to be able to synthesize heat sinks, you can synthesize heat sinks on the go. However, there's a 30-second delay while doing that. So normally for me, I still run 2 heat sinks, 6 shield boosters, 4 heavy duty, 1 resistance augmented, and 1 thermal resistant.
Okay.
All heat sinks are grade 3 ammo capacity increased to increase the total heat sinks from 3 to 4. So that way you have 8 heat sinks. And then you rock 2 7A heat sinks with grade 2 specialized shield cell banks with a secondary effect of shield reinforcement, therefore making them better. And also a secondary effect of also making them colder. That way you can pop anywhere from 2 to 3 at the same time. Back that up with a 6A shield boost or shield cell bank on the internals, and then a 6A fighter hangar. After that, you use your military slot for a module reinforcement, and then 3 grade 5 heavy duty reinforced hull reinforcements. That way you can boost your hull resistances up. Go for a reactive surface composite shielding with a thermal roll on it. That way you can balance out your hull resistance statistics and also boost your hull. By the time you're done, you should be sitting around 56 to 5700 megajoules of shield with a minimum of 62% on each shield booster and around 5400 armor.
And everyone heard that, right? Everyone got that? Everyone take notes on that? Because I'm just going to watch this back later on at half speed.
And then life support, 5D, lightweight, and then sensors, grade D, and then long range, because it balances out to also increase your maximum sensor range. And if you get the roll just right, it can be lighter than a Class A, but see further.
Okay.
And you might want to set up a hotkey for your shield cell banks and your...
Yeah, that'd be good!
Instead of using fire groups.
Yeah, that would work.
Speeds things up, and you still can shoot while shield cell banking.
And the reason I say grade 2 specialized shield cell banks is because grade 3 takes SIF. So specialized legacy firmware is really easy to get, especially if you've done a lot of quints, because you get crap tons of that from those data nodes.
Oh wow, I've got like none. What thought?
Well, might
if
check
you
out
save it.
Dave's Hope then.
Yeah, Dab's
Must have
Hope gives
ditched
a good bit too.
Molded Salad, don't think it's personal, it's just Nightbot. It doesn't know what it's doing. At all. So. Yeah, Chris, I don't think performance is particularly reliable on the ship when it comes to the Corvette. I feel like a lot of it comes to the pilot. And like I've said before, I just like shooting stuff. I don't want to be the best. It's fine. Although secretly I do want to be the best.
Oh man,
Oh,
I still need to do my Doom Cannon video.
Oh my god, what, like, how long has this been in the making for?
Months. Just haven't gotten around to recording it with everyone.
Well, Plato, if you don't want to be the best, then you are going to have to deal with people telling you that you suck.
I
would be
there
better
is
on my
that.
numbers. I'm pretty sure like Nuke and Chris's numbers are now larger than mine, but I haven't had the time to material gather and record videos. Because basically, if I'm doing engineering, I have to make a video about it, and because of that, it slows me down. Whereas Nuke and Chris are just like roll, 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 and they're stuff gets better.
I mean, I do have a full-time job, just as a reminder. So
I also have a full-time job, sir.
yeah, so you
How many
understand.
hours do you work a week?
35.
56.
I don't know. Do you want a medal or a chest to pin it on?
I have my own business.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how that's better than working for somebody else.
I own the place.
I mean, are we doing
Makes
this?
a lot of money
Are
of
we?
it.
It's been like a week. Come on.
I'm excited. Can you blame me?
No, I can't blame you for being excited, but don't belittle other people because their experiences are different to yours.
But that's what the internet's about.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Welcome to the internet.
Right. So,
Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row. Really? No one's gonna join in? Fuck you guys.
no. No.
Jokes on you, that's the first time that I've heard the actual lyrics of that song.
What?
Someone's never seen Star Trek.
I don't care about Star Trek too much.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
Right. Now, okay. Something I'll ask you is with my shields, what should I be going for the optimal strength and all that kind of stuff? What should we be going for? What's a good
The
roll?
highest possible number you can get.
Okay.
Yep. So, optimal strength wise, I can't see that number.
Optimal strength is 199%, so plus 32.7.
Oh, that's it.
So
Okay,
should be higher.
So, okay, so a base roll for a good shield or an okay shield is around 30%.
Okay.
A decent overroll is 36.
Okay.
Because shields go up to plus 30%, right?
Yeah.
So you take that and you add 12%. So technically, perfect roll on a shield is around 42.
Okay. So the fact that I'm in the process.
Keep in mind, you also want to keep an eye on your kinetic, thermal, and explosive. If you get a good thermal roll and an okay explosive and an okay kinetic, it's still going to end up positive. So if you can somehow get, because your thermal roll right now is not bad. I mean, you've got a plus 17.46% bonus.
Yeah.
I've gotten it to where it's been actually positive. So you can technically get like above 20% on the thermal resistance. So if you get like a 42% optimal strength and then like a plus 20% thermal roll, those are going to be some nigh unbreakable shields after you tweak your shield boosters just right.
Okay.
As far as distributor draw, broken regen rate, and regen rate, they're prismatic shields.
Yeah.
You're only going to get a maximum of 1.1 shield a second, which means it's going to take like 5,000 seconds to recharge that shield.
Which is a while.
Yeah.
Well, your other options are either rebooting or having people with heal beams in your wing.
Hilly beams!
Gotta love those Healy beams, man.
Now, because I'm collecting at the moment for 100 rolls on
For
the
shields?
reinforced, yeah.
Yeah.
Or what
So-
you can also do is set up a class 7 bi-weave as an alternative that regenerates faster.
So you can do a bi-weave shield with thermal resist, and then go for a secondary of regeneration rate, but always take the thermal value over a regen rate, but both if possible. If you're unsure about the numbers on that, just watch my thermal shield video.
Okay then.
Because I rock thermal bi-weaves on my FDL and my Viper and my gunship and my material hunting anaconda.
That reminds me, I still need more money for prismatics before I can even think about pledging.
I bought all mine. I got a full set, sir.
Yeah, until I have those, I'm
I've got
running
class
mostly
8, class
bi-weaves.
7, class 6, class 5, class 4, class 3, and class 2 prismatics.
Yeah, I bought all mine after doing the grind for them and just stored them.
So either way, honestly, I would start your material gathering for your shield rolls now, sir, since you're streaming. Unless you're planning on ending your stream soon.
I'm going to finish the stream at 5, so no, not anytime soon. So we've got an hour and a half-ish to go. So
Okay, well, ED Engineer, did it load?
Yeah, it did after restarting it. So currently I need improvised components, which are high-grade signal sources in civil
Those are a
unrest,
bitch.
apparently. What else do we need? Polycaps.
Go for an
No,
independent
don't.
civil unrest, high population.
And I need arsenic, improvised components. That's it. Ugh.
So if you're gonna go hunt for buttholium, because that's what I call it.
Okay. Let's have a look.
Check out my ultimate guide to engineering frameshift drives video. Because that's the best arsenic planet that I've found.
Oh yeah, the duck planet.
Not the duck planet. That's for
Oh.
technetium and cadmium
Oh, okay. There we go.
and manganese.
Right. Yeah, Dumbledale. Yeah, I do see the chat. I'm being super distracted. I'm sorry.
He's learning something, people.
Yeah, I'm a really bad learner. Like I learn the lessons and then I don't use them. So that's on me.
How not to die?
No,
Playing
no,
your prep.
no. I show people how to do that. It's fine. So we said high grade. We need civil unrest, don't we?
High grade, independent, civil unrest, high population.
Does it have to be independent, or is independent kind of is that
Independent boosts the stats.
Okay, that works.
And if you're looking for high grades, if you do that in a Federation or an Imperial system, you'll have the risk of running into Imperial shielding in high grades.
Mm-hmm.
Which, well, they're
And
useful. You should pick them up. But
Yeah, and no
you
core
don't need them at the
dynamics or
moment.
phase alloys and stuff like that, because you'll get those as junk materials from high grade.
pharmaceutical isolators.
You
But
don't
those
use
are
those
different.
that often. You use pharma isolators for grade 5 dirty drives.
What is classed as high?
High population,
High pop,
500k plus, preferably a billion to 2 billion. That increases the signal source density. Then you also want to check the system statistics to make sure that it's not in war, because even if one minor faction is war, you'll get conflict zones, and that'll really mess up your beacons.
So it looks like it's a good system. Could be key.
EDDB.io has everything you need to know what you're looking for and where to go.
That's what I used. Silver unrest none. Boom boom none. Civil war poo.
Yep, see, you gotta check those minor
Yeah,
fractions,
gotta check 'em.
otherwise it'll mess you up.
So you guys get to learn the same time I am. Because, like I say, I need all help I can get really with stuff like this.
Yeah, for all your further engineering needs, visit Mini's channel.
Pretty much.
None, retreat, boom, election, civil unrest. Is that gonna be good?
Yeah, boom,
Got 20
election's
mil.
fine.
Yeah, got 20 mil.
Election
That's
doesn't
population.
cause any specific things to drop from signal sources.
Cool.
Just keep in mind, it seems as though high-grade emissions have been a little bit more rare to find recently since the last few patches for some odd reason, so you might be out there for a hot minute. I'd recommend bringing limpets, sir, on a different ship.
No, I've already clicked launch.
Just hit escape, go to the main menu, drop back in. You won't actually leave the station.
Okay, right.
You just have to do it before you actually undock from the pad.
Done it. Done it. Done
Otherwise, you'll appear outside.
Okay. Yeah, so Model Talent, finding the whole capital ship thing. I don't know. Can't find them. That was a lot of places checked.
Another thing about your high grades is you might want to head out into deep space, so like 600,000. Well,
Yeah.
quite a bit away from the main star.
Not ship
No,
lanes.
500 to 900 light seconds. That way you stay within that sweet zone and stay kind of along the orbital plane. That way you're within a dense populated zone of the system since the population is high. As long as you don't drift into a shipping zone or too close to a planet, your signal sources will spawn relatively quickly. Staying in the blue zone while in Super Cruise will cause more to spawn more evenly. But if you get a zone where you're not getting as many showing up, then you're going to want to throttle down until you hit that 30 kilometers a second and then throttle back up to the blue. That will generally force signal sources to spawn because of this change in speed.
Yes, signal sources are weird.
The pumping the throttle, as it were, will
Basically, yeah.
Where you do the kind of the jumping slightly forward, it will cause them to spawn. That is not just an anecdotal thing. That is tested and true. Right, I'm taking a DBX with me because that's
Not a
what
lot
I've
of
got
room
here.
for limpets.
That's okay.
You're going to manual scoop.
No, I'm not a manual scoop.
There's not a lot of room in there for limpets, dude.
Well, with the DBX, you might as well manual scoop.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, if you're
Go on.
If you're going to be using a Diamondback, then you use it for surface processing. It's small, light, and fast.
Look, oh my god.
If you're going to do signal source hunting, bring an ASP. It's got like 100 cargo.
Gee, where is my ASP? But the thing is that it doesn't need... Anyway, so don't worry. My ASP is going to be somewhere else. 17 minutes away. Oh man, he wants to stay here for 17 minutes.
I'm going to go edit my video.
Okay. I know how to collect stuff. That's doable.
Alright. I'm going to go edit my video and, yeah. I'll see you around later.
Cool. Thank you for the advice.
No problem.
All the advice.
Yeah, very much.
Commander Mini signing out!
Yeah, you can go now.
Yay!
I thought he was already gone. But he can just
Join
jump back
back
in.
in.
That's
Yes.
mad. That is... I'm waiting for him to do it again now. I'm like, wait. It'll happen.
Gotta watch out for Mini.
Chris, I never want a spicy event. Never. He's back.
See? There he is.
He's
Mini, too obvious.
he's just lurking. Is
Can I kick him out of this?
no, I don't know. I don't think it's possible. It's like, wait, can we get rid of him? No, he started it. So what can you do?
Ooh, I actually can.
Oh, can you? Oh, you've wait. Can you remove?
I can remove him from this group.
Uh, Totally cut him off. Well done. No, Chris, they don't want spicy events either. It's not gonna happen. All right, now.
Oh, this is mean.
How many do we need? So I currently need, like 64. Oh man, that's gonna be fun.
You should use an asp.
Yeah, the asp is kind of a bit of a distance away. So.
Or do you have a jump Aconda close?
No, I don't. Because everything that I have stored here is not remotely useful. You know what? I'll manual scoop with the DBX because otherwise it's like sitting around waiting for stuff to happen. What I should have done was gone to go and get it. Too late now. Too late now. I'm gonna bung this back on. Yeah, Mini, go edit your video.
Yeah, Plato, why don't you have a jump Aconda?
I just don't, because I've been using my I like use my smaller ships for stuff. What I normally do is if I need to ferry like a large quantity of weapons to a particular engineer, I will buy an Anaconda, because I've only done it once. Buy an Anaconda, and then it's the case of I'll put my Corvette's FSD on it, and then I'll do some stripping down, and then put all the weapons on it and go take it, because it works. I should really, I probably should build a custom one, but
yeah, you should get a jump Aconda, get an FSD on there, do a few rolls on there, till you have a decent one. Then you can use this for, well, jumping around.
yeah,
And collecting materials if you want to.
yeah, I know. I should, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna. I'm a nightmare for stuff like that.
Yes,
Chris,
yes you are.
Chris, my asp is somewhere else at the moment. That's why, and that's why I'm just going to use the DBX, because it's sitting around waiting for it to be delivered, which is pretty boring for everybody, including myself.
Ship uncoupled. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Oh no, this poor thing's engines. You can't handle a thing. I like how Chris has named his Corvette Testing Corvette.
Well, that accurately describes its purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah? Yeah. So with 100 rolls on heavy duty prismatics, I should be able to get something decent. I think we've established that. How am I going to scoop stuff up without blowing up myself? Because it's not dangerous scooping stuff. Not remotely. There's too much concern from people.
How much is the rebuy on that diamond pack?
Oh, it's like 559,000 credits.
Oh, 559,000. Wait, 559,000?
Yeah.
Okay, 550,000 regrets.
No, not at all. Not at all. No way. It will not. It will not be wrong. It'll be fine. There's a reason why that's one of my catchphrases, because it will be. That sounded like approved rebuy stream sniping. No, Chris. In open, I would say it's fair, and that's what I'm expecting a lot of that to occur. Oh Oh dear, what's going on here then? I'm expecting that very much to occur during the Iron Man, because I would stream snipe me.
Isn't that pretty much the point where you are doing this?
What, to see how many times I get stream sniped?
Yes.
It's not the point, but I do feel like it's going to probably happen a lot. The idea is to see kind of what challenges there are for the actual, well, playing in open as a new player, but also streaming it makes it even worse. Oh my god, I hate my HOTAS right now. Okay, not training.
I'm pretty sure there will be people dedicating their entire free time to stream sniping you.
Yeah, 100%.
The question is, will there also be people trying to protect you?
I hope so. It would be nice if someone did.
As long as no one knows your commander name.
Yeah, I'm going to have that set up before the stream and probably keep it quiet. I don't think it's going to stay secret very long.
Good thing is, I already know it.
Well, you say that, but you know what it was. Yeah, Chris, I know I'm going to be a big DC target for them, but it'd be interesting to see how they handle it. I'm interested to know. I'm basically expecting to get attacked or get blown up, and if it happens, totally fine. I'm not going to be salty about it because I'm expecting it, and I'd be a fool not to. I just have to pray to the instancing gods that I kept, yeah, that no one gets in the same instance as me. Nebulous, the Seekers that I would want along with me, I don't think they'll be around during the daytime. I feel like, and also I don't know if we have a very big PvP group in the Seekers of Zen.
Well, we can ask the PvP guys over on Mini's Discord.
Yeah, I feel like they might want to join in the the sniping. But also, what it does is that if you guys wing in with me, it makes me essentially a bigger target.
And the other fun part is Nathan is back in there.
It's like, ugh, come at me, bro. But that's going to be the whole kind of cat and mouse things. I can do it. I can do it.
Just hide behind Thargoids.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm just going to go to the try to go to some of the most populated places, make sure that I'm dropping in and out of super crews all the time. No one's going to know where I am. It's good. And also, I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to put a delay on this stream as well.
Call it the paranoia stream then.
Yeah. Well, the Iron Man paranoia stream.
Wouldn't Iron Man be paranoid from time to time as well?
Oh, I think he would be. He threatens terrorists. It's fair. I mean, we are talking about like Tony Stark, like the Iron Man, right?
Well, in that one movie, he showed up in his armor to answer the door.
Oh yeah, good point. But yeah, it should be an interesting week of streams. I'm hoping that, well, whatever happens, and it'll be entertaining at least. At the end of the day, it can't be any worse than being destroyed every single time I try and leave a station. That is actually the exact worst that can happen.
How about being destroyed inside the station?
I don't think that's possible anymore, is it?
I don't think they've changed all that much about Healy beams, so the classical stay inside a station with Healy beams and blow everything up might still work.
Dumbledore, question for the when am I going to try Star Citizen again is possibly when 3.0 drops, because that's going to be I think the best time to give it a go.
Stealing other people's ships again.
Yeah, if I can, that'd be good. Ah, so there you go. Chris, actually Elite has a law to protect you from getting attacked from the same person. Actual law from Frontier. Of course, I do always have the option if I want, and if I want to be that guy, I could just then block all the people that I come in contact with, which would be a bit sad and pathetic, wouldn't it? Which I don't want to do. I'm trying to. What I want to do is I want to try and do it in its purest form.
Well, actually, now with a new bounty system in place, people who blow you up all the time might actually get into some serious trouble.
Yeah. I mean, they'll have a high bounty on them, but they won't be able to... Well, people have to be able to cash in on it and take them down, don't they?
Well, they would.
Kurikenchi, why do you have to talk about me blowing myself out the airlock on Star System? Why'd you do that?
Maybe because it was rather entertaining.
I mean, I thought it was quite funny. I was wondering if I could make it back to the station or not. That would have been interesting.
The one I saw was where you talked about putting your spacesuit on before you entered the airlock, and actually not putting your spacesuit on before entering the airlock.
Yeah, that was pretty special, wasn't it? I mean, obviously it was intentional, and I wanted to give people an example of what not to do. That's what was happening. Does anyone believe that?
No.
No, I wouldn't believe it either. You know, I haven't seen a single signal source in this system at all.
Blue zone. Not full throttle.
Oh, it's the pumping the throttle thing, though, isn't it? Where you go...
Well, Minnie said that you should stay inside the blue zone. And then signal sources would spawn, and if they stop spawning, or you have quite some time without a single signal source, then you should throttle to 0 and then back up to the blue zone.
Yeah, not a single one. Let's slow right down. Doesn't even say I'm in deep space, which is odd.
How far are you from the star?
I am... Oh, look. Signal source. Decoded emissions. Junk. Okay, let's keep going. Classic. I am 1,600 or 1,500 light seconds away.
Still doesn't say deep space, then... Ooh, in a binary system that could be difficult.
Einstig, the Iron Man is going to be essentially a week of streams where if I get blown up, I have to reset my save and essentially start again. And that's it. It's going to be an open. It's going to be yeah. Should be interesting. Yes, from a Sidewinder. Completely fresh start. New account. I'm not resetting this one because that would be a massive mistake after all the work I've done on unlocking engineers and all the grind for ranks and stuff, so none of that.
I'd rather lose all my money and assets than do the rank grind again.
Yeah, I mean, money is reasonably easy to come by.
Well, in the beginning it was actually quite fun because you could actually sustain yourself from bounty hunting, which you can't really do with once you get a Corvette or something.
Yeah, that is true, and I think that's one of the problems with the money aspect in the game, is that
Well,
what are you supposed to do?
that is the problem. Once we get squadrons, that might be interesting though. Once, if maybe you get a squadron that has one money pool, where everyone can throw money into and take money out of, then you can have like the squadron fleet do missions for you, where you get money from that as well.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. I mean, or even if it was where like anyone can come and dock at your carrier ship, but if they buy anything or do any trading or do expo data, you get given the money. Something like that would be interesting.
Or at least parts of it.
Yeah, that'd be something interesting. That's high grade. What's this one? Degraded. Okay. Oh, too fast.
Seriously? A loop of shame around the signal source?
Yeah, they are small though, aren't they? Right?
No. No, not really.
I mean, signal sources are pretty small.
Just all you have to do is until you, like as long as you have the timer at more than 10 seconds, you hold your throttle at full. Then you get into this 10 seconds, you put that into the blue area. You should be fine.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, again, I know what I should do. I just don't do it. But good news though.
Oh, why not?
Improvised components. Quite a few of them actually. I have got 12. Nice.
Ooh, that's good.
I got lucky. RNGesus is on my side.
Let's hope he's on your side for the worlds.
Yeah, I normally get quite lucky with the very first rolls, and then it kind of my luck runs out pretty quickly, which is classic. And also just want to point out, I've got no shields, I'm scooping stuff up, and I'm not being damaged in any way. So everyone knows.
It almost sounds like an invitation for someone to come over and shoot you.
It's not. It's not. Oh, Black Skull. Yeah, the whole trying to look for capital ships did not go well at all. It just went totally wrong. After the first hour, nah, nothing.
And then Plato had a vision given to him by the engineering overlord, and now he's gathering materials.
Yeah, I'm finally gathering materials. It is overdue.
And somewhere along the way, I appeared in voice.
Yeah, I think it was mainly just to give me grief, wasn't it? It was just to pick on me. I feel like that's what it was.
Probably, yes.
But yeah, the Thargoids already blew them all up. Yeah, actually, it's a good point. The Thargoids have destroyed a lot of capital ships, and as we know, the Thargoids are, well, they can't be stopped by capital ships because capital ships don't work with the shutdown countermeasures.
Well, we were able to kill Thargoids without the shutdown countermeasures.
Yeah, we were, which makes you kind of wonder, did we need the shutdown counter? I suppose it might be an idea of to add an element of gameplay. I think maybe if it was the first thing they added, it would be a little bit different. But because it was so far after, you know, people taking out Thargoids almost immediately.
Well, I think the reason we even survived the shutdown fields was due to the bug that actually let us keep our shields while we are EMP'd.
Yeah, that is gone now, so... Thargoids are scared of us. I don't know about that one, Chris. They might be. That was like my one piece of luck. That signal source, I feel like.
Welcome to material gathering.
Yeah, this is why I don't really do it. It's because it's not super exciting.
Okay, so one of the things that actually helped me for quite a while is that as soon as you are looking for high grades, just don't. You are looking for degraded emissions, and suddenly all the high grades pop up.
But then I know really what I'm looking for, so...
Don't ask me why, but that actually worked for me.
Now, actually, Robert in chat there asking the question about shot of the interiors and if they're symbiotic with their ships. The interesting thing is, for me, is that if we're talking about them moving stuff around in their bases or whatever, putting things in the right places to activate all of the maps, or you know, like the unknown probes, well, Thargoid probes, what are they now? Thargoid scanners and all that kind of stuff. With those, would they actually, what size would they be compared to a Thargoid? Like, how tall is a Thargoid? Will we ever get to see Thargoids in their ships? Will we actually get to see the real Thargoids, or are we just going to have ships? That's what I'm wondering. Will we actually have to shoot bugs on the planet's surface?
Well, that would first of all need space legs for us to be able to move around and even engage with them.
Well, that depends on how big they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Moulded salad. Right, the school bus has been grinding along the lane barrier for a while now, and the kids are screaming, "Time I got back to work and put my phone down." What? What?
It's like that one joke. I wanna die peacefully in my sleep while like my grandfather, not screaming like his passengers.
It's so wrong, isn't it? So wrong. Okay, Black
It's
Skull.
more wrong than the quote you removed.
No, I think the quote I removed was fine to be removed. Less wrong? Maybe less wrong. See, Black Skull's off to go and do college work. What's that about? Good job.
Education.
Education. Don't do that. Put all your resources in becoming a YouTuber instead. No, don't do that. That's could be
Interesting advice from coming from a YouTuber that still has to work a full-time job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't do it. It's a mistake. No, until I can, well, I guess, pay my mortgage for YouTube, then I will still need to keep going to work and carrying on as normal.
Well, some might say you aren't going to see any ad money from YouTube on as long as you have people like me and Minnie and Phoenix around.
See, that actually isn't the problem. The issue is that it's something to do with their bot that they have doing their ad strikes, basically. So they're just, I don't know, it just keeps flagging absolutely everything, which makes no sense whatsoever. So, say for example, I do a video about spending your first 1,000,000 credits in Elite Dangerous fruit. And no, it decides that that has to have no adverts on it because it's not suitable for advertisers. But why?
Advertisers don't want other people to spend money?
Yeah, it's exactly what they want people to do. So, who knows? Who knows what YouTube is doing? They don't have a clue. Commander in the name, military flagged. See, Vortex, that's not quite... I don't know if that's right. Corvus Corax Nevermore. Did you really just do that?
He did it again. That's the same guy.
Oh my god. Thanks. Wait, what? Like, seriously?
If he's on Discord, he deserves his own tags.
Like, I mean, I don't know if he is. But if you are, you should make sure you say something. And if you're not, you should be. But dude, thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. That wasn't the reason why we were having the conversation about like ads and stuff. I wasn't trying to guilt trip people. It was just more of
see,
a,
people spending money.
it's my moaning about YouTube thing. But I was gonna say with the whole ad stuff is that I know I'm not the only Elite Dangerous YouTuber that's been affected by it, and all the people whose content have been is still very normal, all very super normal stuff. It's nothing out there, nothing that should be flagged. I really don't understand it at all. But there you go. Who
Well,
knows?
actually, he is on Discord.
Ah, do you go looking, or has he said something?
No. I tried to tag someone with that name and someone popped up.
Ah, there you go then. Special tag incoming. Just another little signal source there. That'd be nice. Exchange the doors quick. The pound is losing strength due to the rate increase possibly tomorrow in the UK. There you go. Well, Nitro, it's not as simple as that, unfortunately. It's that's all down to YouTube and when they choose to pay out. So it's a complicated thing because when you guys like make a donation via YouTube, I don't get the money until the month after. So that's how that one works.
Oh, better than to donate via Streamlabs.
But then obviously you don't get the fancy super chat thing.
That's true.
See, Robert, you know, super grown up here. This is why I have a fixed rate mortgage, because at the moment I'm doing very well. My interest rate is only like 2.59%. So actually, I'm doing okay there. It's fixed for another couple of years. Should be okay. We'll see what happens at the end of it. Super grown up. Financial advice for Plato. Ooh. Now, this is not. It's just not working for me. I'm finding these high grade, but then they're rare, aren't they?
Yeah, they're supposed to be anyways. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes, well...
Let's see. And there's one straight away. Nope, degraded. Rubbish. This is the problem with material grinding, is that it is rather... What's the word I'm going to look for? Boring?
Inconsistent?
Yeah, it is, very much so. Corpus Corax Nevermore, the donation which gives me the highest percentage is via Streamlabs. So that's kind of the way to do it, where it all comes through PayPal and it is, I get a bigger share, as it were. But the only thing that, as a streamer, you kind of have to take into consideration is, and this is something that actually some streamers have been affected by pretty badly, is that people do like pretend donations. So someone will hit you with like a £1,000 donation, for example, and then they do a chargeback, and you actually have to pay a percentage of that charge, and they've just done it to screw you over. And that's something that can't happen if any payments are made through YouTube, because it's YouTube's terms of service that they're saying, nope, no refunds, not for you. So,
well, people who do that are just dicks.
yeah, they are, and people do. You know, it's happened to streamers where they've had their they've been completely ruined and stuff, which is totally bizarre. Oh, who else is in the system? Ah, Vortex. Encoded. Ugh.
Well, lucky you, Vortex is a nice guy and probably won't shoot you.
No, he shouldn't do, Vortex. Vortex is a nice guy. Unlike Chris Wu. You know, Commander Spicy event over there. Yeah, Nitro. Unfortunately, it's not kind of not an option, I guess. So it's it'd be lovely if you could do it, but you can dispute chargebacks, but it's not a guaranteed thing. It's very difficult. It's a little bit of risk, I guess. And Chris, for a while, I thought I was going to be on for a winner, especially after you rammed me and your shields went down massively, and I thought I was on for a winner, and I thought I was going to be able to have you, and then I realised who I was fighting.
And also that you
Go on.
didn't have the heat sinks nor shield cell banks to really fight him.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Slow down, and something pops up straight away. Does it? No, no. I think Vortex will be looking for the high-grade emissions as well, because obviously you get different things pop up. Nah, shield is 2.5. Oh, okay, that was why. And I imagine you got resistance build, so ramming would take off more in megajoules because it doesn't. It's absolute damage. Ramming, isn't it? I think.
Only 2.5k megajoules, Chris? Well, how many shield cell banks do you have on there? And how many megajoules of effective shields do you have with that?
Yeah, that's the important question. Oh.
I mean, in that case, it would be an interesting idea for you to just put a reverb cascade, no, not reverb cascade, just a regular cascade Imperial Hammer on your ship.
Yes, yes it would. So 8 SCBs. Yeah, that would that'd do it. 12. Nice, Vortex. Nice, good find. Oh. Okay. Oh, they literally piled up on top of each other.
Scoop them all at once.
If only. Bit weird. Yeah, they're literally right on top of each other. Odd. Very odd. Oh, and just picked them up straight away. Didn't really want to use my OP shield to duel me with. Oh, behave, Chris. We all know I suck at PvP. It's fine. There's no shame to be found here.
Just remind me that I'll do my best to never get Chris Wu pissed at me.
Yeah, I mean, don't. From what I can tell, you know, Chris is he's a lovely guy. You know, got no issues there. Always offered to help me out with things. One thing I will say though, Chris, is how's that model Corvette coming along? Because I haven't seen any progress pictures for ages. Because I remember he was putting lighting into it, so that's the big question from me. And Vortex, you've actually done a good job of making your Hollow Me look like you. Well done. Oh, it's almost finished. You just want to surprise us. Okay. Yeah, so anyone who doesn't know, Chris in chat has been working on a model of a Corvette for quite a while, and it's actually
gorgeous.
He's doing a really, really good job of it, to make something that looks really true to the game, and also it's going to have lighting on it. Was it going to be deployable hard points or not, Chris? That's the question. I can't remember if you said you were going to do it or not. Maybe not motorized, but that stuff.
Good questions. How many Corvettes does Chris have?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he only has one.
Um,
Because he just throws his modules all over the place. Just uses the same Corvette to put all his parts on there.
yeah, that is a reasonably good question. Degraded. Rubbish.
Which, to be honest, to run multiple Corvettes would be even more expensive.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you have to do multiple rolls on things as well, unless they're both in the same place all the time. But yeah, they are rather costly as far as ships go. It's not like it's two cutters though, that'd be worse.
I still don't have reactives on my Corvette.
See, I only managed to afford that on mine from... I don't know if you remember, there was that ridiculously high-paying trade CG a while back, where it just paid way too much. But I got like 180 million credits out of it, so...
Yeah, that's not bad. I got like 500 million from Rhea, but I spent most of it on other ships. Because I wanted to set some stuff up.
So he's got two vets. One in-game at Quince and another one for PvP.
Well, why in Quince? You can't stack massacre missions anymore.
But it's probably there because he used to be able to, and just hasn't transferred it back. I mean, I still got...
Because that would cost a lot. True.
Yeah. I mean, I still have my Beluga there from the passenger missions. So...
Did I already do that? I know a friend of mine just put a Sidewinder there and renamed it to Rip Quince. And left it there as a memorial.
I mean, if we could fill them up, that would be... If you could, like, fill up a station with ships. Yeah, just left it
All
there.
named Rip Quince.
Yeah. Dear Quince, you were good to us but now it's a shame you have gone. Ah, there'll be something different.
And I actually have a passenger ship that is already named Rip Rhea. But that's not staying at Rhea, that's going down Oxysol.
Phrasing. I thought about yeah, look at Quint's Kasi. Yeah, I've still got a Suicide Wonder up there. But yeah, I've got a Beluga up there, and it's like, do I sell it? And obviously, when you remote sell, you lose money, or do I transfer it back, which is obviously going to cost funds? It's like I don't know which one to do.
Well, why not keep the Beluga? Was it?
Yeah.
Well, just keep it and do what Oxy did and turn it into a combat Beluga. For no reason whatsoever.
Just because you can. Chris, you got 85 ships. Come on, Chris. What are you doing?
Storage anacondas.
It's like, how much stuff do you have stored? Like, how much stuff?
I'm pretty sure he only has like maximum of 10 slots in his module storage. So he can actually swap modules around. And after that, everything else is pretty much slapped onto storage anacondas. I wonder how he is managing them. Does he have a spreadsheet somewhere?
Or just knows it all off the top of his head?
Actually, with Chris, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Rename your ship. Oh no. Okay, so I'm up to 57 improvised components out of my 100 that I need. Hooray. This is not fun. This thing that gets me about the engineering grind is that it is, obviously they believe grind is gameplay, but the whole having to search for things and, you know, improvised components. I mean, if it's an improvised component, surely it means you're using something for something that you shouldn't be. So.
And it's surprising that you can't just buy these materials somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Why shouldn't there be like, I don't know, antimony available at like mining outposts?
Yeah. Or how come I can't buy like Core Dynamics composites from Core Dynamics? Like, why can't I go to them and be like, excuse me, I'd very much like some of your composites. Could I have them, please?
I give you money.
Yeah. Or, I mean, the whole mission rewards thing. If the mission rewards could actually give you what you need, that would be good.
Or if actually the engineers would just work by money, you just give them the money and they buy all the stuff themselves.
Yeah.
To some degree, I would be okay with, like, you give them money, they do the mod, but it takes a while until they have it completed or something.
Yeah, I mean, that would be acceptable, or reliable.
And you can
outputs.
throw more money at them so they complete it faster.
Yeah. I mean, or even if you have to complete a mission for them to get a mod or something. You know, that would be
interesting, yeah.
That would work, because then you've got actually some storyline in there and stuff like that.
And then the only thing that's left to RNGs is the actual role.
Yeah, I mean, that would be acceptable. I mean, I wouldn't mind having some gameplay involved in the engineers, and to me, that's the real difference. Because at the moment, this isn't gameplay particularly. When you've got things that you have to rely on just coming across, because people do put together shopping lists. They don't go, I know, I'd fancy doing some engineering. What have I got in my pocket? It's not what you do. You plan it out. As soon as you know what you need in order to do some engineering, you go and you collect a bunch of it, especially when the results are random.
Yeah. And that would actually be another interesting idea. I mean, we kind of had we already had the idea of like chaining missions that get more difficult you further you progress with them. And if the same thing would happen with the engineering missions, you give the engineer the module, you say what mod you have on, you want to have on it. You get a mission, and the further you get in this mission, the better your result will be.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Malexa, is this Elite Citizen or Star Dangerous? It's a crossover game, so it's actually a combination of both. So it's Star Elite Citizen Dangerous. Haha! But yeah, Tricalis, the thing is that when you first start doing engineering, that's what it's like. You will drop in places and you'll be like, oh, what can I do to get my rank up as quickly as possible with these people? Because any improvement is better than what you already have at stock. And that's what you do, you know. It's once you get up to those grade 5s and you know you do a couple of roles, but they're no good, then you need more, and it makes sense for you to turn up at an engineer able to do 10 at a time rather than do one and be like, oh, that wasn't very good.
That's something that I did, and I kind of recommend for others to do. Like, if you haven't started with engineering yet, but you have a bunch of materials that you just randomly picked up from somewhere. I mean, if you've done some combat, you definitely have some data lying around in your data storage that you haven't done anything with. Just start planning out to unlock all the engineers, and once you get to an engineer, just do all the mods you can until you get them to grade 5, and then move on to the next engineer. Until you have the most important engineers unlocked, and then you can start planning out all your stuff.
Now, here's a question. Do we think I need to be carrying around 54 Thargoid technological components?
54? Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
Just keep 12 of them, maybe.
I mean, I'm going to ditch my Thargoid carapace, because that's super easy to find, as is Thargoid energy cells, because they're just scavengers. Technological components, yeah, do not need that many. I'm keeping my weapon parts, because I don't know what I need them for.
Because some things that you only get from actually killing a Thargoid, those are going to be difficult to get now.
Yeah. Although, Chris is, nope, you don't need that. Yeah, okay. I'm going to ditch 20 to give myself some space.
Actually, it would be like... those would be the materials you'd need for the AX mods. If we would be able to mod the AX guns.
Yeah, you'd assume so. But
no.
But no.
Currently those things are pointless.
Yeah. I love how, so far, Vortex has done better than I have when it comes to finding the signal sources. Like, he's responsible for picking up the last few lots of improvised components. So that's all on him.
Funny thing is, he doesn't even need the stuff. You need the stuff. You aren't finding any. He doesn't need it. He finds all the stuff.
That's
Notice
RNG,
something?
yep. It's not right.
I'm telling you, as soon as you aren't looking for that stuff, you find it all.
Yeah.
Once you get your rolls done, you drop into the next high-grade mission, and boom, all the stuff.
Yeah, I guarantee it's someone at FDev is watching this happen as well, and they're like, "Oh, quickly, don't let them find any of them." You know, it'd be really funny if Commander Plater couldn't find any of the stuff that he needs.
You know.
Yeah.
After that's with this now, and after the stuff that happened with the flak guns, it actually sounds like something that could actually happen. Just FDev watching and messing with you.
Oh. See, now I've just dropped down on top of what would have been Vortex, but he's not here. So let's cancel the Wingman navlog. The Thargoid CG for killing has one contributor so far. Why is that not a surprise? Did I pick it up? No, I didn't. There is no way. There is no way Vortex just got another one. Another high grade. Uh-oh. So now I'm in a DBX with no shields.
Did you blow up?
No, I've been interdicted by a bounty hunter. So just gonna fight the interdiction, which is fine. There we go. That's one. Now.
Naughty Naughty Plater has done nasty stuff with new in its goals.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, Vortex, just so you know, a ship's going to drop in on top of us at any second. So, it'll be fine. See, how does he find it? Like, this is totally mad. Pretend I'm not looking. Well...
Yeah.
Wish I didn't need to.
That's what I told you. Just pretend you're looking for, like, I don't know, degraded emissions.
Yeah, I mean, I will start looking for proto-heat radiators for Vortex. I'll do that, and then that'll balance out somewhere along the way. Okay. Vortex, my impersonal hero right now. Yeah, Chris, you're probably right. They are pressing the... Oh, trolling RNG. Nice. Let's make it so whatever you're looking for, we know, and you're not going to get it. It'll be fine.
They actually made a deal with the creators of ED Engineers, so they see what's on your shopping list and they actually make it so you don't find that stuff.
Actually, that could very, very much be a real thing.
Oh, I hope not.
Now, I get a sneaky suspicion that this CG that we've got for the Thargoids, just because someone's mentioned it in chat about the nerfing of the weapons, I honestly think what's going to happen at the end of it next week is we're going to get hit with the new type of Thargoids. I think that's going to happen. So it possibly means Type 10 could be arriving next week, in my opinion.
Wasn't there something about letting us choose how we want to approach the Thargoids? And now
yeah,
they encourage us even more to kill them.
Yeah. It's a good thing we haven't had any anything else that's encouraged us to kill. Oh wait, everything. Like literally everything.
Well, no, that was just us being, well,
if someone gives you weapons...
video gamers!
Yeah, I mean, if someone gives you like an enemy to fight that's super difficult, and then gives you the weapons that is going to fix the thing that you can't possibly kill them, and now you can, what are you going to do? You're going to use it. You're going to shoot people.
I mean, they aren't even giving us enemies, they are giving us stuff to shoot at. That's good enough.
But it's whether or not we're actually going to see more degraded emissions. Yeah, Chris, you'd be pleased to know that FDev has said they will never ever put microtransactions in for pay to win or anything like that. That is something they are super passionate about.
In a year or two, they're going to be the only game standing out there without microtransactions.
I mean, the whole pay to customize thing, and people are actually very happy to pay to customize. I mean, almost everybody has picked up a different skin at some point, or weapon colors, or engine detailing. Everyone's done something, you know, because it's just like, oh, £1.
I should actually just make a rundown of all the money I've thrown into skins and ship kits into this game.
Okay. Oh god! Really? Really, Vortex? Really?
Did he do it again?
Yeah, he's done it again! Come on! That is absolutely insane.
I wish I had his German hacks right now.
But yeah, Vortex, don't go anywhere because I'm currently navlogged to you. So actually, to be fair, the scoop is down, so I'll be fine. So typical. But yeah, if we have full-scale war with the Thargoids, we need large weapons. We need huge weapons. We need all that stuff.
Anything but medium weapons.
Yeah. Hey, what were they actually expecting to happen though? I don't understand. Is at no point have the community goals said it like that the issue would be. You know, depending on how the community goal does, depends on how big the weapons will be available. Because everybody would have gone and done them at that point. Like, oh yeah, if you get huge weapons, deal me in. Oh, I'm having some issues here.
Well, the other funny thing is that if you look at the pictures they give you in the outfitting screen for the guns are actually the large weapon models.
Yeah, they are.
But we only get access to the medium ones for some reason.
Oops. But yeah, Dracarvis, I know what you mean. I'm perfectly happy to drop a couple of quid every now and then, and you know, next time there's a paid-for expansion, I will have no issue spending money on it because I have had so much gameplay and value out of Elite Dangerous. Okay, we're up to 85 improvised components. Hooray! Ah, see, that's the thing, Chris, is that if the with the whole kind of board of directors say, oh, you know, if we do this, then we can do this. You know, if we don't do that, you know, if we do microtransactions, all this kind of stuff. Is that as long as David Braben maintains a controlling stake, it is his company. He can do as he pleases. Which, to be honest, he seems to have enough passion that he wouldn't let this company out of his hands at all. Saber Gamer, hey, how you doing? Quest continues for stuff that I won't find, but Vortex will find for me.
Well, at that point we only need the ability to trade materials between players, and then, well, I'd hire Vortex all the time.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Effigy! I'm doing good, bud. So you've skived off looking after your sister to come watch the stream. Well, you know, you'll catch the last of 20 minutes of it, roughly. But don't worry about it, you know, life takes priority. I've always said that. Life happens. This is just computer
Life
games.
finds a way.
Alright, Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park.
That's another movie that I've only watched part of, not the complete stuff so far.
What, as in like the first Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
See, now you've got to watch Jurassic Park. I think it's one of those iconic iconic films that people need to watch.
I'll throw that request at Oxy for the next Rabbit call.
Oh, you know what he'll do? He'll just complain about how it's unrealistic.
Well, he does that with every movie, and for the most part I'm okay with it. Well, actually he did do for The Martian. There everyone else complained about how it was, to some degrees, like, weird.
Oh, it was scientifically inaccurate. You know, that there couldn't be a storm of that proportion on Mars due to the air pressure difference between here and there. It just wouldn't.
Well, why would the airlock explode just because of one little hole? Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And Oxy was actually the one to mute himself so we could watch the damn movie.
Beowulf, yeah, if you could hire miners to gather materials, that would be incredible. I mean, it'd be handy. I mean, or even if you could mine them. Like, if you could actually go and...
Hire miners to do the Celine Gene unlocking.
I mean, I didn't mind that myself.
What?
I didn't mind it because I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it because it was so. It was like the only time I've done mining, so it was a bit of a refreshing change.
For a second, I understood you didn't mine it yourself. Like you got someone else to do it.
Well, other people did the bromolite for me. For who needs bromolite? Is that?
No, that's Bill Turner.
Who needs that? Yeah, Bill Turner. Yeah. Other people went to go get the 50 tons of bromolite for me, which is quite nice.
I remember the dolphin stream where I showed up with 10 tons of painite in my cargo hold because someone asked me for it. And then I lost it twice.
Yeah, don't think that video's forgotten either. I've got I am gonna have some time next week to work on it.
Jesus, that was ages ago.
Yeah, I know, but don't worry, it's timeless. It'll be good. It'll be good.
It was amazing.
Yeah, Philip, there should be Material Superstore. There really should be. Just see, all I need is another piece of Vortex good luck, and then I'll have 97.
Can moderators on the Discord add roles, or can they only assign them?
I think you can assign them, but you can't add them.
Oh, okay.
I think.
If mods could add them, I'd ask Kuro to give Corvus Corax the tags, but if you can't add them, then there's no point.
Interdicted again. Come on, come on. This is fine. This is fine. Hey, interdiction evaded. I mean, I could go for some Steam achievements on for Elite Dangerous. I mean, I could definitely.
There are Steam achievements?
No, if there were, I think that'd be quite nice. I feel like that's something that's lacking a little bit.
Suicide Winder achievement. Kill yourself in a Sidewinder.
Yeah, that would work. Effigy, I would suggest that you take as many limpets as you can, really, because if you take 100 limpets with you, then it means you're going to be able to pick up 100 of the things that you need, and obviously it's 100 cargo space, but the more cargo space you have, the more limpets you can take with you, and so on.
And Vortex, I think Oxy likes that as well because he's barely online on Steam and still playing Elite Dangerous all the time.
Also the same way, I know that Anna Wraith has got 2 copies of the game installed for 2 different accounts, so we can be logged in at the same time.
I might do that with my laptop once I get a second account.
Well, the sale's still on, isn't it? So now's the time to do it if you're going to do it.
Yeah, but at the moment I don't need it. I still have enough stuff to do on my primary account, and if I want to go exploring, I'll do that with my primary account to get that exploration elite.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
And apart from the Zencast task force operations, I don't have a lot to do other than engineering and, well, my plan to go to Oxley's Hall.
Good old Oxy's Hole. It's going to be well visited in no time at all. Chris, we're talking about the not engineering materials, so we're talking about cargo.
I hope it's 23.
We'll see, because I think Mini.
Yes, it is. There it is.
Well, Chris, some people want to go off and explore, and then at the same time as want to have the options of playing. So I guess there's that.
It does make sense. Like, you can push your second account towards an ASP, do some basic engineering on the FSD, and just head out into the void, and you can still join your friends.
Yeah, exactly. But then I suppose people are like, oh, that's what multi-crew's for, though. Ugh, no, it's not.
You don't get exploration data and money from exploration data if you're in multi-crew exploring.
Or if you're exploring and then you multi-crew into someone's combat ship, it's not the same as taking your own ship out and shooting people.
Yeah. I mean, like, fighter combat can be fun, but you're limited to, well, one mothership and 2 fighters and 1 gunner, maybe.
Oh, the Royal Diamond. Hello. And you're getting gigabit fiber internet installed in a few. Oh my god. What are you going to do with it? Like, watch all the movies, download all the games?
Kinky movies.
I was trying not to say anything about it. I was trying really hard.
I avoided the P word.
Yeah.
I managed to do that.
Yeah. Still disturbed by the play to FaceTime, but it's looking good. Thank you.
Maybe he wants Clive FaceTime instead.
Oh, Clive is fast asleep at the moment, so I'm going to let him sleep.
God damn it, Clive.
Fairy stuff. No, Raw Diamond, you said it on the internet now, it means it's true. So let's see if... identify signal source. Come on, degraded emissions again for me. Let's see what Vortex has got.
High grades, improvised components.
If it's high grade improvised components, I start taking it personally.
You are going to ram Vortex?
No way. He's got shields. It's a high grade.
Oh yeah, also that's true. What Robert said, that in multi-crew the rewards aren't as great.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
I mean, you can easily get 1 million from just sitting in a fighter and shooting, but...
Oh god, guess what? Guess what? Guess what Vortex has found?
God damn it, Vortex.
I mean, I can't be mad about it. Like... yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, that is... There you go, guys. Now you know, if you want to find improvised components, just bring a Vortex with you. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I have no words. Oh, that's too far. Oh, I'm going to try not to destroy it. That's probably a good move, isn't it? Well, I know it's I'm a little bit lucky, I guess. But yeah, Vortex, the material whisperer. How many are we up to? 94. I just need 2 more. 2 more. Well, 6 more. So Vortex, you know what to do.
I feel like you owe him.
Probably a little bit. RNGesus loves Plato. No, Philip. RNGesus loves Vortex. Absolutely hates me. Hates me, loves Vortex. I've had literally nothing but degraded. Be nice if I could find like my own ones. Encoded? Nope. But yeah, Robert, I know what you mean. I prefer to be in a fight myself. I'd rather use my own ship in combat than someone else's, just because it's your ship. You know, you get used to flying it in a certain way.
You can't quite get the feeling of two huge hardpoints with a fighter.
Yeah. There's no spitting hot plasma death at people. Yeah. Oh, he's dropping on the encoded because he's curious.
Improvised components.
Very like, wait, what? Then so he dropping into a degraded just to see what happens. Improvised component is like, no, this can't be right. I'm waiting for it to pop up and it say improvised components. If he says that, I have no belief in RNGesus at that point. I can just assume it's madness.
If I ever find an NPC in the game that either the ship name or the NPC name is RNGesus, I'm going to shoot him.
I think on principle, you'd have to. Oh look, I'm being interdicted again.
Just like I'll shoot Zen if I find him.
Ah, you've got to do that. We've done that. We found them actually in V886. We found him. We killed Zen. So really, the Seekers of Zen can disband now. We're done. Like, we found him, killed him.
I'm surprised no one on Discord has even opened an account with the name Zen.
Yeah. Now you said that. You said it on the internet now. That's it. You said it live. People will do it.
Yes,
Jesus,
it's bait. It's excellent bait to say something like this.
Suddenly everyone's changed the name to Zen in the Discord. Okay, right, well, that's Zen. Zen.
After that, the Discord will just look like Zen having a conversation with himself.
Yeah, I must admit it was confusing when...
in different colors, though.
Yeah, it was rather confusing when you guys all changed your names to random things.
Random things?
Yeah.
That was Oxy that changed our names.
Oh, right. Because I feel like Oxy is responsible for doing that on another Discord at some point.
Ah, no, on the other Discord, that's either Mini or Titan.
Oh no, I mean on a different one that we used to be in back when we were in Palcon.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. But I know the name changing on the Discords I'm on is either Oxy or Titan or Mini.
See, I don't know why I bother looking for signal sources when Vortex is with me. I mostly let him do it, but I feel like I'm obligated to look for my own engineering components. Because, you know, they're my engineering components and I really should look for them. But if someone's willing to do it for me...
Then you're just lazy.
I mean, I am trying though. I'm helping.
Well, at that point it kind of fits your image of a dictator, so...
Yeah, I do run a good dictatorship. Signal source. Degraded. Of course it's degraded. Mr. Elmerick They spawn in systems that are in civil unrest with a high population in high signal sources. That's what we're looking for.
Make sure there aren't any other faction states that would interfere with it, though. Like Civil War, maybe famine, actually, and outbreak.
Yeah, because certain components only spawn under certain states. Well, spawn a lot more often. I think that's the way it works.
Reminds me of that one time where I was in an Imperial system looking for pharmaceutical isolators, and I found like three high grades with Imperial shielding in a row. And I didn't even plan on doing shield booster mods, but after that I did.
It's kind of a, well, if you've got the rare stuff. It's like, I actually have quite a lot of Imperial shielding. What have we got?
Well, it's good. It's good stuff to have.
Yeah, I've got 42.
Yeah, like always have a few rolls for resistance augmented shield boosters.
Which I do need. So, like, again, I would like to, as I say, completely redo my shield boosters and stuff. But yeah, Elmeric, it does get confusing. It's kind of a focus on one thing at a time, I guess, is the way to do it.
And now imagine being Mini, who knows all that, like, without even looking it up.
Yeah, ridiculous. Oh, effigy, by the way, it's poor form to refer to the help as staff, especially in front of them. That's why I'm talking about, you know, friends to help me out.
The task force to do the work for at noon, it's for you.
Well, and like I say, I mean, I picked up a small little bounty yesterday, which, that's a good point. You know what? I haven't actually checked to see what they're on. Let's have a look now.
I believe they're dropping again. I hope they're dropping again.
Oh yeah, I hope so too. They are on
I've seen quite a few people.
7.9.
Ooh, oh boy.
Yeah.
Looks like, yeah, I've seen quite a few people in V886 yesterday running around and just shooting Noonet ships. Looks like that worked.
Yep. I think that's keep doing what we're doing.
Join the Zencast task force.
Yep, join the
Do
Discord.
your part.
Join the Discord, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. Huzzah!
One of the few times that Plato actually says that himself.
Yeah, without being reminded, like, right there and then. That's alright. High grade. No, degraded. So,
You still have like an hour to stream?
no, because clocks have changed, didn't they? So it means that it's currently 5 PM. So I started streaming at 2. I normally do 3 hours on a Thursday.
Well, then technically your stream would be over by now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be. I think I have to, wait. Vortex has got something, so I'm just gonna wait to see if it's high grade. If it's high grade, because you never know. It couldn't have been because he's unselected it.
Like the one stream where we were waiting for the AX flag cannons.
Yeah.
They just released. Then you ended the stream. Then they released.
And then I started again. The flat cannons are interesting though. It's an interesting mechanic, and I would like to see them like with other weapons similar to that.
Regular weapons. Regular weapons that would be usable in VE or PvP.
Yeah, I mean, considering they're not actually classed as experimental weapons though. So,
well, I think that's to some degree to actually allow you to get them on there, so you can have those like 2 missiles, 2 mortar cannons, and the flag cannon to deal with the Thargoid yourself.
Yeah. I mean, Super Duck, yeah, that is part of the BGS. So being in PS4, you could do. If you want to go and do that, please do. It would help us out. And Chris, I'm actually thinking that what I really want to do is get all the components I need for, well, get the final 6 improvised components that I need, and then call time for the stream.
Oh, we talked about doing some restructuring for the BGS tracking channel so we could have a BGS action channel for the task force, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
That restructuring needs to be done.
Yeah, we do have kind of a bit of work to do, but yeah, we're going to go with the plan that we spoke about.
Yeah.
That I won't go into anymore on stream.
I know what you're talking about.
Good stuff. Oh, actually, you know what, Superduck, you remind me there that I need to. I really should have done this yesterday. How long have I been pledged to? Oh, okay, 2 weeks and 1 day to Lee Young Ryu, because I'm after those sweet pack hounds.
Oh yeah, get a cutter, put it full of pack hounds, have some fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Nordic Pagan, it is Thursday, that's right. It's why I'm streaming during the day. So next week is going to mess with you big time. Just one signal source, that's what I need. Just a cheeky little signal source. And it'll be fine. Come on, signal source. I'm sure one will pop up on that. I mean, it's got to, right? Vortex is telling me not to jinx it. Yeah, I think we've had an awful lot, so possible that luck has run out.
I think your luck ran out like a week ago.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Oh, after my first finding them, that was it. I found them and it was there and it was like, yes! And then that was it. Oh well. Yosurushi, hello, how you doing? I was following Vortex around because he's a good luck charm.
So are you streaming for another hour now?
Or no? I think I'm gonna have to call it time for the stream and be sensible, because otherwise I could get way too into this. So
Ooh, Vortex has a new SS.
no, it's gone. It's gone. It's fine. So yeah, and a throttle down. No, he's got another one. Wait. No, he's gone back to Super Cruise. Okay. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna call time for the stream today. So once again, I'm gonna do a little request that you like the stream if you've stuck with me on it. And again, if you haven't subscribed, I will be streaming regularly. As usual, also join the Discord as well. It's a great place to meet some other players who, if you're after wings and all that kind of stuff, then get yourself involved. At the same time, I say, Nuke, thank you for coming on and giving me grief about engineering and also just chatting away for the last hour and a bit. I feel like it's been a while, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually been a while.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Chris, thank you very much for the spicy event. And another special mention to Corvus Corax Nevermore. Thank you very much for your generosity. I appreciate it a lot.
Don't forget the tags.
I will not forget the tags, don't worry. So as usual, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.